me, we're all happy. Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have the bounty event, so we'll be doing that. Also, the vault event's over, so there's that. How many cursed gnomes did you get? How many runes did you get? Did you buy them with gems? Did you get them with runes? I saw somebody on the forum got to like level 18 or something crazy without buying any. Now you have to believe them, but I was convinced. So let's click on stuff. Do. Bounty. Bounty Event Team Gems of War Live 2021 Bounty Raids Cursed Gnomes Special Adventure Board. So now it's like there's no vault event. There's still an increased drop rate though, right? For Cursed Gnomes, the 0.00001 times 3. Is there still that? But there's no vault event now, so it's hard to get gnomes. Yeah? I don't know. So that's going to be crazy. How? I don't know. Anyway, let me set up my stuff here and I'll get going on the bounty. Might be a shorter live stream. We'll see how it goes. Like I said on the community tab. Kids are off school today. So, what up Cuddles and Pamela? How's it going? I am looking at my laptop, clicking on some fingers. My finger guns. And I will be with you in a second. I'm going to jump in the chat and everything. Put it on live chat. I've been pretty good about that lately. I don't think I've forgotten in about a month. Kudos. Let me pat myself on the back for doing something I should do. That's like when people get excited that they wore pants today. Good job. You wore pants. You wore pants to work. Do you want a cookie? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what was I doing? I already forgot. Okay, that. Okay, did that. Alright. Oh yeah, I was putting in live chat. There we go. DC United, what is up? Bodyguard is present. No bots can get through the door, because DC United is here to save the day. Alright, dude. Alright, I'm already doing that. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Here we go. Let's go straight to the bounty, because I don't know how long I got, so let's go straight to the bounty. And you know how bounty goes. The way that I like to teach people to play Gems of War is, you know, I teach you how to fish, I don't just give you the fish, right? So bounty, you probably don't even need me for bounty, honestly, and I probably shouldn't say that. That's like not a good thing for my channel to be just being so honest. But you probably don't even need me for the bounty event. It's normally the same team. You throw the new troop on the end of the team. But luckily we have beginners that always need advice. So, DC says, howdy Sinnycool and all the Sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike. Pamela says, I managed to upgrade my Soulforge to 17 with cursed gems. So hopefully the rest will come. Most importantly, Zulgoth is crafted. Oh yeah, I just responded to you in the comments. That was awesome. Congratulations. Noonie says I need you. Well, appreciate that. What up, Joshua? Alright, let's buy up to what? Here's where you decide. Do I need gems more? Or do I need blue orbs more? It's not like a big decision. It's like the difference between one little blue orb and like whatever 200 gems or something. But on the bounty event, you kind of got to make that decision. Which one are you shorter on? And for me, it's gems. So, but also, are you going to be able to complete the event if you don't buy up to a certain point too? So for me, of course, you're going to buy the first one. Of course, you're going to buy the second one. I don't know why I debate this every single time, and it's just, there's one answer. There's two answers, really, I think. I think you always buy the third one. Pretty sure on that. Now, the fourth one, let's go make a team, and then I'll decide. Because what I'm going to do is use blue orbs. Even though they keep switching stuff around and we may or may not need them for something else. I'm super low on gems right now. So the thing you're lower on is probably the thing you're going to want to not use. But remember the old NTY trick, y'all. NTY. Apply. NTY will give you all your bounty troops and nothing else. So it's pretty awesome. NTY. There's other ways to do this. I think 6 times or something. I can't remember, but wouldn't that bring up like tower troops and raid troops too? What's up, Maka Felix? How's it going? Apply filter. Now we have all of our bounty troops. Some very nice commenter gave me that. I wish I remembered their name so I could shout them out, but I'm sure I did back in the day. But this is all of our bounty troops. It's pretty cool, huh? There's no other way to do that. Except for, I think NTY. There might be one other way, and you type something else weird. Alrighty. So, this is the second best single-player event in the game as far as rewards. It's not like the funnest. It's not like, yeah, but the rewards are pretty awesome for single-player event. There's other events where you're with your guild and yada yada, but I'm just talking about something you're doing on your own by yourself. Bounty event is the second best other than Vault. So let's go check out the new troop. What was his name again? He's a tornado. Nature Weird. 11 yellow, green, Nexus Elemental. Deal scatter damage boosted by elemental stars. So nothing great. Probably something we'll just throw on the end of the team. But let's see what it takes to upgrade. How many orbs? Ultra rare. So that's way too many. Or I could use like a major. But I don't really want to do that. Because I need more turns anyway. Let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3 blue right now. I might do 2 blue. 2 minor blue. So I might buy 1 more, and then 2 minor blue. I know somebody out there is going to say, you're doing it wrong, and you can't make it the whole way if you do it like that, but I think I'm fine. If I can wait till Sunday, get those extra turns and whatnot. Maka says, going great, finishing work. DC says, in case you haven't done so already, please do leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate your presence and consideration. Thanks. Same here. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the shop. I was just checking to see what I had so far. So we'll buy another. So tier 4 is like you have to at least buy up to tier 4, I would say. And then now I could use blue orbs. I mean, we've had so many vault events. You should have... I'm not saying you should have blue orbs, but for me, I'm super low on gems. And I have blue orbs to spare. So it all depends. It depends on your situation. Most people are going to do it the other way. You're going to buy more turns with gems. And that's how you're going to fully ascend. The reason I'm talking about this, you need to fully ascend this troop to get the most points. So that's what I'm trying to do right now and decide. Am I going to fully... How am I going to fully ascend it? So the way I'm going to do it is this... What? Hold on. I didn't do it yet. Gotta do that first. Now, I'm going to do 2 minor blues. Probably not recommended to most people. But that's how I'm going to do it. Now it's fully ascended. I mean, I have 28 minor blues. And I only have 2,000 gems. So which one is lesser? Joshua! Alright, so we recruit that. Now, our normal team, we'll probably just go with. So, Chris Turtle. Throw him at the top. Who else? I like Excavator. But there's other things you could do, like Ogress. Ogress is pretty cool. Maybe I'll do Ogress today. Ogress, and then Tigraki. There he is. And something like that. No. This goes at the bottom, because he's the worst. He's not going to do anything to help, barely. 50 scatter damage. So, I need to upgrade it too. Let's go do this. These are this is probably the trait stone I have the most of, maybe? Because I think this was the trait stone that was, the one you got from doing the Warrens back in the day. And I was doing the Warrens as my farming faction back before City of Thieves come into the game. So I was doing level 20 every day, 3 times a day in the Warrens with my gold farming team. That's kind of how I built up my account, other than being in a good guild and everything. Gold farming team, level 20, Warrens every day, 3 times a day. That's when I feel like my channel took my account took a turn for the better, and I start getting more and more and more, and that was the turning point, I feel, when I started doing the Warrens 3 times a day in the underworld with my gold farming team. So I have all these extra trait stones, a bunch of extra gold, yada yada. DC said I would even use a blue major if you have the resource to use. The troop has to be ascended to get the full bounty bonus. Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about there, DC, is if you have enough turns to get it all the way done, which I'm not sure. You might, yeah, it could be good. Could be fine. You just have to be careful with your Vow Ravens. But that's what I was thinking too, maybe. I think that would be the rebuttal by somebody else other than us. They would say, well, are you going to have enough turns to finish the event then? If you do a major blue and you don't buy up as much, is that enough turns to finish? That would be the rebuttal to our... Mike D, good morning, Cinny, Choir, Sinners, and Chat. Joshua says, this might not be in line with Enraged Kurandara, but I use blue orbs for invasion and bounty. Right, yeah, if you want to get Enraged Kurandara, you have to save up another 8 power orbs or whatever. Which I remember when I crafted Zul'Goth, and then there was just Enraged Kurandara, which I think is still the case. But this was right when Enraged Kurandara came out. That's when I was crafting Zul'Goth, I think. Right around the time Enraged Kurandara came out, that's when I got my Zul'Goth, I think. Or it was shortly before that. So I had all these extra power orbs now. A couple months after. Not right away. And I'm like, should I craft Enraged Kurandara? And the advice I was seeing around everywhere was no, because there might be another boss troop that comes in that uses power orbs. But that never happened. And so I just went ahead and crafted Enraged Kurandara months ago. Probably 6, 7, 8 months ago. Or whatever. If my timeline's off, sorry. But, and still, now I have 10 power orbs again. So I think I did the right thing by crafting Enraged Kurandara and not waiting for some other troop to come into the game. Sometimes waiting and just... I mean, like, if you saved your gold keys, you'd be cool right now because the Soul Forge in the update. But how are you supposed to know that kind of thing? Sometimes if you got the resources to do something, don't just, ooh, maybe this and maybe that. You just go for it. I don't know. Especially things that you don't know that are going to happen, that you're just guessing that might happen. Alright, let's do this. So what I crafted Zul'Goth, then I got enough power orbs to craft Enraged Kurandara. All the advice I was seeing was, hold off now, there might be another one that comes into the game. I was like, I held off for a month or two, and I was like, I'm just going to do it, because I got 10, 11, 12 now. Like, I'll just grind and get 4 more if I need them. And I just went ahead and did it, and it was the right choice, because now I have 10 and Enraged Kurandara and Zul'Goth, and I'm still waiting for another boss troop to come into the game to use power orbs on. So, is Allison? Isn't that the same bot? I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that one. I feel like we saw that bot the other day. Let me take care of that bot. Now they're gone forever. Maka says, all good. In a few minutes, we'll start my vacation till end of year. Nice. That's fun. Alright, so everybody is fully ascended. This is one thing beginners don't understand. Like, I'll make a video, I'll make a team. I'll say, this should happen, this should happen. Then they'll say, it's not happening for me. And then I'll ask, well, are you fully ascended and fully traded and all that? And they'll say, no. No, I'm not. I'll say, well, that's probably the problem. You got to be fully ascended and fully leveled up, all that good stuff. Most of the time to make things work. Should I put Ogress? I feel like I should put her down here. Because won't she just drag herself to the front when she casts? And then everything will be in the order I want it to be in. Alright, for banner, I want to get up my... probably double brown. My two most important troops are Tigraki and Ogress. So... oh yeah, thanks man. Appreciate that, DC. So I probably want a double brown banner just because Tigraki and Ogress are our two best troops. So we want to get them up first. Then maybe a yellow, a blue. Maybe yellow since we have two yellow troops. So we could add yellow to that. Double brown, yellow minus purple. That looks perfect. Eagle banner. Now I'm pretty sure if you equip a class you get experience towards your class weapon. If you don't have all your class weapons, test it for yourself. Somebody told me that that's not true. I'm 99% sure it's true. I just can't test it, right? Because I have all the class weapons. But I swear to you I did it this way. I equip a class even when I'm not using my hero, and it still counts as credit towards victories for that class weapon. If you click on this, you go to class info, it tells you reflection of good, 250 out of 250 wins. So if you're on 50 out of 250, you equip Archmagus on your bounty team with no hero on it, but you still equip it. You still get credit towards that. Just go test it yourself. If you're not sure, you've heard somebody else say it's not true, and then you hear me saying it's true, just test it for yourself. That's all you got to do. And then let me know. Hey, I tested that. It's not true. Or hey, other way around, please let me know. I tested that. You are right. How about that? Don't always have to just tell me when I'm wrong. You can tell me when I'm right, too. But yeah. So if you're doing bounty this weekend, if you want to get a little bit of extra credit, if you don't have every single class weapon, which is the way you check, just go to class info, dancing daggers. Customize, class info, Sin's Harvest. Those are two good ones, by the way, that I just picked randomly, but they're two good ones. I have a video on the first 5 class weapons you should unlock. DC says, you're correct. Class weapon still gets credit without hero. I know, man. People tell me I'm wrong all the time about stuff that I know is true, but then it makes me doubt myself. Then I'm only, instead of being 100%, sure, I'm only 99% sure, and I'm like, is it really? Maybe they changed something in the game since I was doing that? So, thanks for checking, DC. Because I think that's a really good tip. You're doing bounty, you might as well get credit towards your class weapons while you're doing it. Why not? It's free. It's pretty much free. Just equip a class. Now you're getting credit to your class weapon without even using the hero. You can do that in something else too. What is it like? I don't know if it's Arena or something else like that. You can also do that. Where there's no hero. But you can still equip a class for whatever reason. Counts towards your class, weapon, victories. And I know a lot of people probably don't have all the class weapons. I mean, it took me a while. That was one thing that I had to concentrate on and actually make an effort to get done. So I'm sure people out there don't have 35 class weapons or whatever. It's not easy. I probably need to check my medals. What up, Kim Barnes? How's it going? Joshua says, might be a good idea to medal at least to Ogress and Tagraki, correct? Yeah, I think bounty troops are some of the... definitely those two. Like, when somebody asked that question the other day, like, what troops to medal, and I was mentioning bounty troops, but some are above the others, right? So Tagraki, Ogress, Chris Turtle, those are above the others. So if you're like, I don't know, should I really medal bounty troops that I might not ever use? Well, at least medal the ones that you know you're going to use. Let's see here. I always wonder, do I get more mana from the Mana Surge than from this times 2? I bet you get more from the Mana Surge. That would have been 6, and I got 8. Don't harp on my math. I might be slightly off. I'll just do Chris Turtle. Or, Tagraki. This might be slow in the beginning, but... should be okay. There we go. I wonder how strong this thing is. 56 scatter damage. Like, right now it'd be boom. But later on it's going to be a turd. Turd in the punch bowl. Maka says, what are you up to, guys? Playing with Sinny, traveling to or out of work, doing some cooking? Yeah, what's everybody up to right now other than the game? I just, I had to get some sleep. I've been staying up really late, working and making videos and stuff. So I was really tired. At the end of that live stream yesterday, I was like, I was done. Then I had to work after that, too. So last night, I went to bed. And then I slept in a little bit today. Let's see if this... I mean, this thing's cool, like, for the early battles. I like that. At least it's useful, kind of. Like, the early battles. Normally, the early battles are annoying because you're, like, overkilling one at a time, you know? I'd rather, so now we just need to get him up and cast him. I need green. What didn't kill there? See how weak that is? How does that not kill? Already. That's pretty weak. It's annoying. I was just about to give it some sort of credit, and now I'm taking it back. Like, man, we can actually use this, but it's only for the first and second battle, not the third. Let's check on our medals. I got Nishas. That should be alright, right? Their armor, so that doesn't even matter. But at least we'll boost that. Alright. Kim Barnes. Oh, I did not know that I can pick up class if I do not have hero. Wow, thanks. Yeah, you can pick up class experience. You can pick up credit towards your class weapon. It's not class experience or anything. You don't get anything from the class, right? But you're just getting credit towards your class weapon. You need 250 victories to get each class weapon. There's 35 classes. There's 35 class weapons. Some are better than others. You might want to go watch the video. Like, I can tell you right now if you want. I mean, like, I just can't remember every single one of them usually. So the video, like, I was prepared. And, you know, so that's why I tell people go watch the video, because I was more prepared in the video than I am right now to give you this advice. But, you know, like Sen's Harvest and Dancing Daggers, so Dervish and Doomsayer, those are two, like, at the bottom of the top 5. They're not the top 5. Archmagus has Reflection of Good, so if you don't have Reflection of Good, you should equip Archmagus. Maybe you can get it while you're doing the bounty. But there's a couple other, there's 2 or 3 others. There's like 6 or 7 really good class weapons. And I put them in order on a... I'll try to link it at the end of this video if I remember. Sometimes I say that, then I forget. But... well, I got more than 6 there. I guess that's not true. Whatever. There's so many mechanics in this game. How are you supposed to know every single little detail? Let's kill this guy. Let's get him back up again. Might as well use the skulls. And is this thing gonna kill? There we go. Slightly helpful. That should be its the little blurb after its name. Slightly helpful. DC says, Joshua, that's a good idea since those troops are frequently used. Yeah. DC says better than a punch in the turd bowl. Ew. Pamela says fixing to go to the dentist. Uh-oh. I hate the dentist. I hate the dentist. I don't know, man, it just sucks. Every time they do something at the dentist, it's never fixed. I feel like they want you to keep coming back and coming back. I know you're supposed to every 6 months. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to get something extra done. It's just like the car mechanic. They'll fix whatever's wrong, but they'll make sure that something else breaks in the next that way you're coming back. They want repeat business. And I'm not just paranoid either. Like, I got 2 teeth fixed the last time I went. They fixed one really good. The other one that they fixed, it's still really sensitive and it still hurts. And, you know, it's better than it was before I went. But I could go back and say this thing's still not right. And they would have to fix it again. 'Cause it's still not right. I don't even like chewing on it now, still. Like, it doesn't hurt when I'm just sitting here talking or anything, but if I chew something, like, hard on it, it shoots like a shock to my brain. Freaking hurts. But they fixed the other one, which is on the other side, really, really good, so I just chew on that side. I know, I should just go back, right? But I feel like they do that every single time, so I'll go back to get that fixed, and then they'll find another problem, and then they'll half fix it, and then I'll have to come back again. It's annoying. I'm going to use skulls just because, might as well. Let's do Tigraki on this guy, because he looks like the best target for Tigraki. Let's use skulls. And let's use skulls. Joshua says, what about Nature Weird? It does give him extra magic. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, since there's such a low rarity and you're using it right now. Like, why not? You're going to be using it for 3 days. It's a low rarity. You'll probably never use it again. That would be the counter argument of not meddling it. Is probably you will never use it again. But you're using it right now. It's a low rarity, so it doesn't cost very many, like, high-level medals or anything. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. If you want to see if I would do it or not, I'd probably do it. He looks like a good target. Haven't used Ogres yet, but she'll come into play later. I shouldn't have done that. That was a stupid move. This thing's going to be counter... You know, he's not going to be very helpful later on. He's going to start tearing... Like, he won't kill anything, but he'll reduce their armor. That way Tigraki can't hit as hard. He's, like, going to be fighting against you, kind of. Later on, he's just... He's not even... He's, like, hurtful to your team. He's going to start just tearing their armor off, and then Tigraki won't hit as hard. So keep that in mind. I would only cast him if you're sure he's going to kill something. Or you, like... I don't know. Alright, let's do that real quick for... So, you see if I would do it or not. Let's medal this troop. Okay, so it's a rare. You want to use the medal that is the same rarity as the troop most of the time. But if I had like 1,000,000 guard medals, I might do 3 of them here, you know? That wouldn't be the wrong thing to do. But I think I'm going to go one of these. And this is where that soul sink that you're not thinking about is in the game. Some people have Dawnbringer. They have all their kingdoms leveled up, all their powers, all that stuff. And they're like, when am I... I'm never going to need souls now. But here is the one... And not just 10,000. It goes up every time. The higher the rarity, the higher it is. This is a big soul sink in the game that some people don't think about. And they keep adding them in. Like even the new Soul Forged, 11 to 20, there's a little bit of a soul sink involved. Kim says, got plumber at the house doing work. Will probably be in and out, but did not want to miss another stream. No problem, Kim. Hopefully everything works out. Don't let them half fix something and come back later, like the dentist. Maka says, oh, Pamela, hope it will go just fine. I was yesterday, all good. Still next month will go for my wisdom tooth removal, but then it will be over. Yeah, good luck. I'm not trying to poop on your parade or anything. I just, you know how it is. I'm cynical. Cuddle says, crotcheting Xmas gifts before picking kids up in 30 minutes. They late today due to Christmas function. Mine were off today. Maka says, yeah, Kim, I'm still doing some work reading and wanted to watch the stream as well, so... Markio says, it's true, Cinny, fights go towards your class weapon. Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you for confirming, because I can't confirm it, you know? People like to tell me I'm wrong about things that I can't confirm whether I'm right or wrong on, you know? Because why not? Just to be a troll or something. That's not true. You're wrong, sir. Like yesterday, the pet team thing, which I was pretty much right, but it was a Bear Raiser, so he's really cool. So I'm not saying like, but he told me your pet team is based on the color of the pet instead of like per. It's not like based on the pet, so your team isn't tied to just. It is like I was right. It is tied to the pet because the pet's a color, right? But the actual thing that your team is tied to for pet rescue is the color of the pet. So if you equip a certain team to a certain pet that's a certain color, then the next pet that you get that is that color, that's the team it's going to use for whatever reason. I don't get it. I don't know why that's the case. But I was still right, because if you equip a team to a pet, you're going to get the same team next time. So I wasn't wrong, but the reason was, yeah, like I got the right answer with my math, but my work was wrong, like when I showed my work. So my answer was right, but I messed up in showing my work or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Kim says, only missing Knight class weapon. Well, equip Knight, and you will get it. What up, Adrian? Maka says, yeah, that would be awesome to link it. Otherwise, I'll try to search for those weapons and not use your hero and so on. Kim says, how many pity keys did you guys get during the vault? I will check. I don't know. I didn't go very hard, though. I didn't go super hard. Let's do one more battle, though. Some people are probably like, isn't this guy going to play the bounty? Mike says, I always use man-at-arms. That's a good one. That's a good one to medal. I should go tell you guys which ones are good to medal. Which ones are good to medal? Alright, let's look at the board here, not just be a crazy maniac that matches anything. Like right here, look, I get blue and red. Instead of just being a crazy maniac that's impatient. Let's actually look at the board and match something smart. Let's cast this on whoever has the most... let's get rid of this Val Raven. Play it safe. Alright, this thing is now not worth casting. It's just going to hit their armor and make Tigraki hit less. So, let's do this. And kill that. And I want... Sure. Alright, we'll just do that again. Kill that before it casts. I should have killed the Goblin Rocket, really. But whatever. Brown into green. Get the most out of every turn. Boom. DC's activating Lurker mode. Okay. Have a good day, dude. Thank you. Adrian says, I'm farming 3 hours and 0 Cursed Gnomes today. Yeah, today, there's no more Vault event, you know? So, good luck with that. But what else are you going to do? You know what I mean? Let me go check how many pity keys. I think I accidentally collected, like, at least a couple. But I only got, like, 20 20 pity keys. So not awesome. I could have did way more during that. Ooh, I got 5 cursed runes somehow. Bet you I can go level up my Soul Forge. Yay! I'm only on level 13 though. Nothing special. Nature Forge Scroll, Rare Metal to Ultra Rare, 3 books of nature deeds. So might as well go do that. It's the ice deeds. I mean, this update was pretty good, you guys. The only thing I don't like is the Shrine of Treachery. The Cursed Gnome is like hard to find, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be hard to find. The Forge is hard to level up, but it's supposed to be hard to level up. They didn't say it was easy and then bait switch you into it being hard. It's supposed to be hard. Alright. So I got 20 pity keys. How many do I have in total now? Probably not impressive enough to show on live stream. 138. But we got another Vault event in a week. I'm kind of, the way I was playing it, this Vault event during the middle of the week, right? And the Christmas Vault event during Christmas and Christmas Eve. Those two combined are going to equal 1 Vault event for me. So if I can get the amount that I would normally get from 1 Vault event out of both of those Vault events, I'll be happy. Because the middle of the week, people are working. Like, how are you supposed to grind super hard? During Christmas, how are you supposed to grind super hard? If you can get what you would normally get from 1 Vault event from both of those, I think you did fine. That's my opinion. There's people out there grinding the crap out of both of them, and they're lucky. I mean, they got that much time on their hands. I mean, good for them. But most people, it's the middle of the week. You got stuff to do. Whether you have a job or not, there's probably something you got to do. Then during Christmas, I hope you have something to do. You know? Or else I'll feel bad for you. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not... The 2 combined should equal 1 Vault event as far as what you get out of it, in my opinion. Depending on certain things, I guess. But let's get back to the bounty. We're on 8 right now. Chris Turtle, Tigraki, Nature Weird, Ogress. Have to use this. It's the troop you have to use. You should use all bounty troops so you can get the highest score. Make sure they're all fully ascended, fully traded, or you won't get as many points. And you'll say, why are you getting this many points and I'm getting that many? And I'll catch up on the chat after this fight. Green. Okay. Okay, so I think I want... Yeah, green is good. Take the skulls, because I'm going to work the first guy down with skulls while I kill the other 3. I feel. I hope. Let's see. We don't have any conversion for Chris Turtle? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Cool. See what I mean about working the first guy down with skulls? Some people will tell you that's the wrong way to do it, because you're hitting his armor, and now you can't kill him with Tigraki. But that just happened without me doing anything, so I think it's fine. Now, I probably won't do it right now. Let them have those skulls. But I think it's fine to kill one enemy with skulls. Alright. Stay safe out there, everyone, says DC. Cuddle says, agreed, Cinny. Lots of mechanics, no real direction from game. Thankfully, pros like you guide... Yeah. I try to call myself a pro, you know? There's other people out there. Peps, not pros. Take care, DC, says Maka. DC says, please help Sinnycool watch for those nasty bots. Yeah, and, like, help me say hi to people, because I might miss... You know, I like to say hi to everybody. Joshua says, I waited until all of my older troops got to mythic level without spending orbs. May not have been the smartest idea, but it was during a time when I was saving hard for Zool. Adrian says, I play and watch you live, Cinny. Soulforge level 14. Nice. You're higher level than me. Maka says, good, Joshua. Adrian says, next week Vault event, 3 weeks later, next Vault event. Joshua says, I have so many Orpheus medals, I opt to use one to upgrade to silver and one more for the gold. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. If you have like a weird amount of a certain kind, I can see that. Kim says, actually got a good guy this time. He is very thorough. That's good. Joshua says, I only have 5 of the rare medals. Adrian says, I only have 3 medals of Orpheus and 22 common medals. Get on that grind. Even grinding Explore 1 now is beneficial for medals, right? Because now we can change them into the next rarity in the Soulforge. So previously, the best thing to do, and still is, but I don't know. I'm just theorizing here. Just to do difficulty 12 Explore to get Nisha tokens. I don't know if we can even craft Nisha tokens, by the way, but I'm just... If you need more medals, you can do difficulty 1 Explorer now, I think. Change your common medals into rare, change your rares into ultra rare, change your ultra rares into... You know what I'm saying? So it's even more beneficial to blow through Explorer 1 and get, you know, commons. Because now they're more valuable. You can change them into the next rarity. That's all I'm trying to say anyway. Whatever. Pamela says I had a great Vault event, 300 Vault keys and 20 epics using 20 Nomapalooza. I have no idea on the rewards. I've barely begun to open them. Yeah, me too. Adrian says I love Vault events. My normal time with this event is 40 hours from farming in Blackhawk. Joshua says I just need one more Nisha token for a medal. Perhaps I should see if I can get it from my boss chest grind before I start bounty. I'll do the first battle to lock in the team. Wish me luck. Good luck, Joshua. Adrian says good luck. Mike says, only 9 likes? Come on, sinners in chat. Yeah, let's get it. Adrian says, this Vault event is bad. 60 keys, ugh. Questist to Madre. I came back to Gems of War after 3 years. Holy crap. Can I interview you? I want to interview you. Go, play the game for a couple months, and then I want to interview you and, like, see what you think. Hey, we got another bot. Alright. Hide user in this channel. Bye-bye, Questus du Madre. Or no, not that, sorry. Lorraine Bryan. Bye, Lorraine Bryan. Sorry, Quinnest. I didn't ban you. I banned Lorraine Bryan. It was the name right below you. Adrian said my latest record with keys is 836 keys and 121 epic keys. Joshua says, I got 21 pity keys and only doing 2 Paloozas total. Pretty good, I think. I took Cindy's advice and opted for regular Explorer. Try to get the most out of the Cursed Gnome. My Soulforge is level 15. That's good. Only weekend Vault is good. Yeah. David says, late, but I'm here. Hello, David. Joshua says, is Explorer 1 better than Explorer 12? You can craft niches, but the exchange rate is so high. No, it's not better. I'm just saying I'm saying Explorer 1 is better than it used to be. I'm not saying it's better than 12. I don't know. If it sounded like that, I didn't mean to say Explorer 1's better than 12. I meant to say Explorer 1 is better than it used to be. Alright, Pamela. Have fun and have a great day. I'm not sure how to like without removing the chat. I don't know. Alright, let's play the game now. I'll try to catch the chats on my screen so I don't have to pause so much and read the chat, like, catch up. Boom, Valraven. Mike D says haters gonna hate, ainers gonna ain't. Luckily, we can't even see dislikes anymore. That's been so awesome. That's like my favorite thing YouTube's ever done. Remove the dislike. I don't even go look at them. You know how the dislikers would say something like nobody can see the dislikes, but the creator can see the dislikes. So they might still be doing them just because they know I can see them. But guess what? I don't look at them. You have to go like go specifically look for dislikes. And I haven't done it once. And I'm not going to do it. So, if you hit dislike, literally nobody sees it except for you. It's pretty awesome. Because I'm not going to go seek that out. Why would I care? I'm going to go seek out 1 or 2 or 3 people on 4 different accounts hitting dislike. Like, that doesn't show me any kind of data. I got like 2 or 3 haters teaming up on me. Like, it doesn't matter. 63. Oops, I should have did that extra turn, but whatever. We're still good. My team for levels: Gorgotha, Essence of Evil, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun. That looks pretty good. Variation, said Adrian. Maka says, Joshua, you just cross the cross and it will appear when you go back to chat icon. Kim says, come out of chat with the X button, hit like, then hit live chat. There you go. Some good advice in the chat. Alright, yellow. Do I want yellow? Do I want to sit here and decide what color to take, too? I want to take... I think I'll take brown. I was going to get Chris Turtle up anyway, and I don't care about the tornado. It does have cool troop art, though. That's a cool-looking tornado there. That happens a lot in this game. Like, useless troops have cool troop art. At least... that's what it should be. If you're going to make a really useless troop, at least make it look really cool. And I think this tornado looks kind of cool. Alright. I think I'm going to use these skulls. But we might as well take green. And now I'm going to do Tigraki on whoever has the most armor. So this guy. And now I'm going to do probably Chris Turtle, maybe Ogress. Because Ogress uses brown, so if I use Chris Turtle after her, I can get her back up again. Use the skull, since we already did that. Chris Turtle, because it will get a bunch of brown and an extra turn and get our 2 best troops up. Should I do red? Is there any other color? Think just red. Not ideal, but oh well. We got an extra turn right here. Should I take the skulls? I think I'm going to pass. So we might get Tigraki right up and might go faster if we don't destroy his armor. Do I have Chris Turtle? No, but I should have took the skulls. So I would have been done 1 turn sooner if I did that. Thank you, David. Thank you. I said prank you. That was weird. Prank you very much, sir. Why is my... Adrian says for gnomes, Black Manacles, Rowan, the Miraji Queen, Leprechaun. There you go. That's the meta. David with the 2. David gets a point. Let me go tabulate it. Remember the MVS scoreboard, the most valuable center? The first ever most valuable center was Mr. Chad Plymail, Clip Bomb. The second, our current most valuable center, is DC United. I'm keeping track on this board over here of points. You get points from donations for being a member. The higher the donation, the more points you get. The higher the membership, the more points you get. Also, I ask questions and videos, and you get points for free like that. Or just for coming to certain live streams, you get points for that. Or just for commenting a lot, you get points for that. So it's not just about money, but money definitely gets you a point. So, David, where's your name at, bro? There you are. Dang, man, you have 4 points. You're like the rookie coming off the bench running an 80-yard touchdown like Lee Diesel last month. But he's also got 4 points, so he's still doing pretty good. Last month, 4 points would probably have you in like 10th place, but this month it's like 5th place. A little bit less action up on the board this month, but hey, I understand it's December. Trying to think positive reasons. I think December's a notoriously slow month for YouTube. Let's see here. What should we do? Blue, we don't we don't want to take blue, right? Because we're enchanted on our Cursed Turtle. If we took the blue, we would just get him up, and he gets up anyway. So no point in taking this blue right here. So we want to take something else more beneficial, like this brown or this red, probably. Or even, yeah, let's do the brown, because we might get yellow from the sky. Ooh, yeah, see? And I'm going to take the skulls, because by the time I kill the other 3, I might be able to kill that first guy with skulls. That's my theory, anyway. Now, Tigraki, definitely priority. And you want to cast him on whoever has the most armor, so the Rover. The Range Rover. Alright, we got a purple extra turn, no reason not to take it. Now, this thing would just be detrimental. Don't cast it. If you cast it, he's just going to take away their armor and make Tigraki hit less hard. So we're going to do Cursed Turtle instead, probably on yellow. We could do red, but Tigraki uses red. So I don't want to cast it on red if I can avoid it. So I'm going to do yellow. You want to leave that red. Now I might take the red and hope for a sky brown. It looks like there should be an extra turn somewhere, but I don't see it. Let's just do that. Okay, here's our skulls again. We're working on the first guy while we kill the other 3. Tigraki on whoever has... Well, they're stealthy, so... Working on the first guy while we kill the other 3 with Tigraki. Boom, dead. Now Ogress. And probably Ogress again. And Tigraki should hopefully kill it, but its armor's a little bit down, so maybe not. He's just going wild with... I hope this doesn't last forever. He killed himself! That was funny. I hope that didn't count, like, against me somehow. But thanks again, David. Appreciate you. Gave you another point. You got 4 points. Joshua says, some YouTubers are upset about the dislikes not showing up, I believe. I'm not exactly sure why. I like seeing them. It's probably other people that like when certain other channels get dislikes. I'm sure they're not happy about their own dislikes. They probably had a concerted effort with a couple people to make multiple accounts and dislike bomb certain other channels that are their competitors. That's what I'm thinking. Maka says, I'm happy to not see dislikes as well. They should remove them and only have likes as an... Yeah, exactly. David said, I always did like Frank. Adrian says, oh, this gnome is so hard to find. Yep. Lilac Moon Homestead. How's it going? Did you change your name, or is that... I feel like... Have you been here before and maybe have a different name now? Not sure, though. Joshua says, oh, haha, thanks, Kim. I didn't really understand what Maka was saying, but thank you anyway. To you as well, Maka. Yeah, thank you for trying to help me get another like. I appreciate that. Adrian says, this boost for Cursed Gnomes, no working. It's not a boost. Yeah, it is a boost, but it's like a really... You know what I mean? Like, if you times 0 by 3, you still have 0. That's pretty much the boost. Masked Bishop says, are you on PlayStation? Yep. I'm on PlayStation. Free Range Funk Testament. Hi there, Cinny. Hope all is well, brother. Was just wondering if you knew whether or not the devs have ever done reworks on Mythics. Yeah, they have. Not very often. And usually it's a nerf and not a boost. Like, they've nerfed, what's a mythic they nerfed? Ubastet, right? I think they nerfed Ubastet. I can't think of another one at the moment, but they should rework, like... I wish they'd rework, like... the Apocalypse troops. Make them a little stronger. It wouldn't even be that big of a deal. Like, why not lower their mana cost by 2? And that they could call that a rework. Like, we just buffed Death by lowering his mana cost by 2. Is that going to destroy the whole game and make everything go crazy? No. Just tweak it, and then you can tweak it again. Okay, we lowered the mana cost by 2, now let's give him a slightly better trait. Then just see what happens. Mass Bishop says, is the Gems of War server cross-platform? Kind of. It is for... It... Not really. I guess not. Yeah, I don't think so. It is kind of with PC Mobile is. PC and mobile are... Yeah, but... Like, PS4 has its own leaderboards and doesn't compete with, like, PC. Xbox has its own stuff. But all the, like, all the updates go at the same time, and the game's exactly the same for everybody, except for Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has, like, a whole different timeline, because it came out later on Nintendo Switch. So, mostly not, but kind of a little bit. Rearranged Funk Testament says, I was just watching your Mythic tier list. Well, I appreciate that. I saw the Reaper Mythic was at the bottom, wasn't sure if they do a rework on it. I hope so. Joshua says, I'll definitely continue trying to help however I can, Cindy, including attending and participating in live streams if I'm a bit late. Hope you reach 10k subs at least by the end of the next year. I hope so. I said if I get 10k, I'll get a cam. I'm not gonna do it every time, but I'll definitely do one to celebrate or something. I'll get a cam. I'll show my face, which I've already done on my avatar, but people still don't count that, I guess. I'll do the face reveal when I get 10k. We'll have a special live stream with a cam. We'll do a hot tub live stream. Is that like the easiest joke ever? We have Chris Turtle, so let's look for our conversion. But first, let's take our extra turn. Alright. Conversion. So, we only have red. That's better than nothing. I'd rather take red than nothing. Okay, let's start working on the first guy with skulls. Might as well. That's my strategy anyway. Let's go Tigraki on whoever has the most armor. Let's go Ogress. Alright, let's go Chris Turtle on blue. There our skulls did their thing. We can almost do it again. But let's do Tigraki instead. Brown extra turn. We got the skulls, but I'm just like... I think Tigraki can do it faster. Yep. Kim says I have to do something right quick. I'll be back. Beg says I got 2 Cursed Gnomes in 5 hours, then struck gold 3 in 4 battles, then back to very low in one in hours. Ugh. Adrian says I farming normal gnomes, and Freddy Fiddler Cursed Gnomes 0. Cuddles is activating lurk. Krasmayo is here. Hello, Cindy and all. I'm dropping my kids right now. Mine are off today, dude. Not sure why. Adrian says Vault Event boost rate to effing Cursed Gnomes. Yeah, luckily... Oh, defined. I thought it was effing. There's no Vault Event right now, though, you know? It's over. They are boosted, but it's like... I would just think they're not boosted. Just don't even... Like, if you're playing the game and you're getting frustrated because you think they're boosted, I would just pretend they're not boosted. It'll be healthier for your mental health. Just pretend like they're not boosted. That's healthier for your mental health. That's what I would do. I'm just gonna pretend that they're not boosted. Because the boost is so low. Doesn't even matter. I'm still gonna try to get some. I'm not saying I'm gonna not try. I'm just saying I'm not gonna stress out about how they should be boosted, but I'm only getting this many. I'm just gonna pretend like they're not boosted. Beg says, do you have a high-level raid team to share? Sure. I just want to get to level 20 here on this bounty before I do that. I guess we could just do that real quick, though. Looking for mana. I guess we'll do red. Double red. Nice. Alright, we're going to take skulls, so we give Chris Turtle and Ogress something else to do while we kill the other three. Man, that looks like an extra turn city, but we use Tigraki on whoever has the most armor. Now we will do Chris Turtle on green, it looks like. We got our skulls again. Let's work on that guy. Just keep working on him. Now Tigraki on most armor guy. Now Ogress. Now extra turn. Nope! Dang it! I pushed the wrong button. Stupid dummy. There we go. Still working on that guy. We got him. And Tigraki. Free Range says, will there be a normal vault event next weekend? Yes. Joshua says, we already know what you look like due to the little pic next to the video link. I think either way a face cam would be interesting. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it there. Too many people were asking, what a face reveal, so I compromised with I took a picture of myself immediately, and that's what I was looking like at the time. That picture was taken like a year ago. It's not like a 10-year-old picture or something. It's from 1 year ago or something. Maybe 2 at the most. They look exactly the same. I might have slightly longer hair. That's about it. Slightly longer hair and 1 year older, maybe. Pretty much the same. You could definitely identify me in a lineup just by using that picture. Oh, let's see. Ogress. I wonder if Mr. T's ever been noticed in public. I don't think he ever goes out in public very often. Plus, you know, only 15,000 people out of like millions. It's not, yeah. Alright, what do we do here? We do Ogress. She takes brown. Might as well do her. Let's do our skulls. Get a kill. Let's do Tigraki. Kill that guy. He's about to cast. Should we do our skulls? 58. Let's not and say we did. I'm gonna do this. I think that was faster. Maka. Adrian says the chance is very, very small. Yep. Maka says, well, I'm a bit sad, as so far I found 0 cursed stones, so that is frustrating, and I try to just ignore it and be happy with playing. Yeah, that stinks that you haven't found any. That stinks. I would be frustrated. Hard to tell people not to be frustrated when they're getting 0. I understand that. That would suck. I got mine because I was using the Ironhawk team. It's like the fastest team in the game, so I was cycling through enemies really, really fastly. So I think that's why I got my Cursed Gnomes. So that's... if you can't do that, then it's going to be hard. But I think anybody can. I mean, you just have to do Rowan. Rowan and, Miraji Queen, Leprechaun, Black Manacles, not in that order. And it's still pretty quick. You might not have the Mythics to do the fastest team, but almost everybody has Rowan. You just need to get that Rowan going as fast as you can. Cycle through as many enemies as you can. However you can do it. That's the only way you're going to see more cursed gnomes, is by killing as many enemies as possible. Seeing as many new enemies as possible. It's the only way it's going to happen. Let's do... Since our Tigraki is silenced, I think I'm just going to do Ogress. Stupid silenced Tigraki. Definitely taking skulls till he gets unsilenced. No other way to do damage except for that stupid tornado. He's still silenced. There we go. Alright. Let's try to kill this guy. Probably killed the birdie. Almost dead though. Don't you fly away. There we go. Alright, now we just need to, Come on, dum-dum. There we go. Good morning, Gadget. Miss Mandy Moo says, I'm new. Do I use Gnome-a-paloozas during the Gnome event or after? Only use Gnome-a-paloozas during the Vault event. So right now, don't do them. Don't do Gnome-a-paloozas right now. Are you still here, Beg? I'm sorry, bro. Are you still here, Beg? I'm gonna go do that raid event team. I forgot. I'm concentrating on this bounty event. So I forgot. I meant to do it. Okay, after this battle. We're almost to 20. I was getting in the zone. Let's see. Let's do... Okay. 63, like. Let's just do it. He's really... That tornado, it's slightly useful at the very beginning, and then it gets way, way worse as the event goes. When you're on 20, it's going to be almost useless. It can't even finish off one enemy. Alright, let's go check out the raid event. I probably won't stream very long today. That's what it's looking like. So let's go do a raid team before that. Before I get out of here. Where's raids? It's in guild. This was the team that was working for me. Like, I'm not super far in the raid event. Let's collect our rewards. Those Celestials now, another great reason to get these events done. This is one of the spots where you get Celestial Trait Stones, and you need those for some of the recipes that we're getting. 3 Celestials right there. Alright, let's do some battles with the raid, and then I'm probably gonna get going. Alright, so I got Vulcan's Mace, Elementalist, Double Brown, Purple, minus Green, Valiant Pyrea, Shale. How's it going, Robert Westover? What's up, John Fitzpatrick? How's it going, y'all? We are pretty close to the end of the live stream, I think. But appreciate your presence. Please hit like and all that good stuff. Alright, so here I would use Shale. You got red, green, blue, and brown. You want to put it somewhere where you can get an extra turn. You want to get that Vulcan's Mace up as soon as possible. Because then it can start looping. So we'll just, I just do this, right? And it'll get going. You just have to cast it a couple times. Check it out. They summoned. Ooh, I'm gonna use this. See how it loops? You just keep doing that. See that? Boom. Awesome team, I think. I came up with it because of the no. I think sometimes the no is better than the mythic and legendary team. If you take away the mentality that you need to use mythics and legendaries, you can make some really good teams without them. And then if they can benefit that really good team, throw them on there. But don't just think you have to use mythics and legendaries all the time. That'll make you, like, not make as... Your teams won't be as good. Like, I think this team is better than any kind of mythic or legendary team. And this is the no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer team. Like, they're not even getting a turn. That's as good as it gets. Boom shakalaka. Your boy LaCroix is here. Did I miss you, dude? I didn't see your boy LaCroix. Oh, there he is. Good morning. Mike D says, I always thought Emperor Lang was a hot chick. That's funny. Maka says, where can I find Ironhawk? Only in the Soulforge? Yeah, pretty much. Soulforge or Adana. I think Adana, right? Is Ironhawk Adana? Am I thinking of somebody else? Pretty sure Ironhawk is Adana. That's the kingdom he belongs to. So if you use event keys are tied to the kingdom. So when you use an event key, you only get troops from the kingdom of the week. So there's a different kingdom every week. So whenever it's Adana's week, which I don't think is coming up anytime soon, unfortunately, you can use event keys to try for Adana troops, which Ironhawk is the mythic, so it's going to be the hardest one, but you have a better chance since the pool of troops, and you can only get that one mythic instead of like all the mythics. Like if you try to use gem keys or glory keys, you got all the mythics in the pool. But if you use event keys during Ironhawk's Kingdom Week, he's the only... I mean, there might be another one or whatever. Like, some kingdoms have 1, 2, 3 mythics. But it's better than 100 mythics or 80 mythics or whatever it is. I think there's like 82, 83 mythics now. Something like that. Good morning, Robert. Adrian says, my speculation. Rich says, Rich Kaufman, what up? Hey, Cindy, I got 22 runes from 2 Cursed Gnomes. All other gnomes were regular. I even did 5 Gnomapalooza and got Cursed Gnomes, but in a Palooza they drop Vault Keys, not runes. Yeah. If you're looking for Cursed Gnomes, I would not do Gnomapalooza. Also, it's not a Vault event right now, so I wouldn't do Gnomapalooza anyway. Beg says, yes, it's all good. Well, hopefully that team helped you out there. Adrian says 21 level bosses. Or card boss. John says, good afternoon from the UK. Just got back from my senior citizens Christmas party. Hopefully you got some awesome presents. Mike D says, we used to have a beg for mercy in our guild on Xbox True Achievement Elite. Yo, what up, D-Rock? John says, only need 3 more kingdoms to get to level 15. Nice. That feels good. Beg says, I went to Dark Avengers because my friend is there. Mike D says, D-Rock, haha, them sausages, bro. What? Joshua says, something I also wasn't thinking for DK armor is even after level 1000, it does make farming event keys twice as fast. Definitely won't be buying the campaign passes, though. Yeah. I guess, if you count, like, the one event key that you get from leveling up. I think that's what you're referring to. We just needed to get our Vulcan's mace. Then we loop-de-loop for the win. We don't even really need our shales. Let's get rid of this yellow, since we don't make yellow. And keep our extra turns going by getting rid of the color we don't use. Ooh, we missed. Oh my. What a jerk. Whoa, I died to Deathmark too. This is just a bad luck. Normally that will not happen. Let's see if I can get my way out of it. Can I survive? Can he survive? You gotta kill that Zul'Goth a little faster, probably, when you're having that kind of luck. We're still looking okay here. We'll be fine. Pretty sure. What is it? There we go. We'll go up here. Oh, let's just do that. That was a close one, huh? Joshua says monthly purchases don't seem as good, and I don't want to be getting a bunch of weapons that you can't give tips for. Hey, appreciate it. Your boy LaCroix says it is. D-Rock says, yep, Adana, always behind. Mike D, beg for mercy, awesome, Broham, dang, little world. Our boy LaCroix, on the higher levels, I swapped, but one of the shales for the Nexus portal will have a summon option. John says I was at the party to entertain them. Oh, duh. Rich says, yeah, only did yesterday during event. Georgie Georgiev is here. Hey, Cinny, hope you are fine. How many tiers you buy for the bounty? I only did 4 because I wanted to use blue orbs instead of gems. I go over that at the very beginning of the, How come my stage 3 doesn't have a check mark? Oh, yeah, it does. It's just blending in. I did tier 4 because I wanted to use blue orbs instead of gems, because I have less gems than usual right now, but you should probably do like tier 5 and 1 blue orb, I think. With a minor blue. I think that's the way to go. That's like right in the middle. Let's try to loop. Will you just loop? You gotta do it like twice to get it going. But we'll kill Zul'Goth, so he doesn't do that again. We got shale. Can't do yellow. We can do blue. Okay, now, hopefully we get looping. Okay, we didn't get up, but we got this. Let's do it like that so we get brown. Actually, let's do this first. Now that. We're still technically looping, because they didn't get a turn. Thank you, Krasmayo. Appreciate that, man. He's been a member for 5 months. Thank you for the entertainment. Merry Christmas. Appreciate it. Georgie says, it's been a hard-working day. Glad to catch you live. I'm glad you're here. Joshua says, I was referring to the 1 event key per level up, Cinny. It's a nice small bonus. Yeah, that's what I said. Robert says, nice save. Mike D says, took a upper decker in my kid's bathroom. See their faces later. Is that a Christmas present? You dropping a little coal? Dropping a little coal in the toilet? We need to give Krasmayo a point. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good to see ya. Good to see Krasmayo lately. He's been back in full effect the last last week or so, right? Krasmayo. Where's your name at? Krasmayo. Kraz. This might be your first point. Kraz gets a point. Kraz gets a point. Thank you so much. Let's fill up this board, guys. Let's go. We got DC with 10 points. Chad with 8. Pamela tied with 8. So that's our top 3 on the MVS MVP leaderboard, where I count up points for donations, memberships, asking questions, comments, stuff like that. David has 4 points, Roman B has 4 points, and Sebastian has 4 points. So they would be, I guess, what is that, 3rd place or 4th place? I think 4th. Tied for 4th. DC in 1st. Chad and Pamela in 2nd. Okay, never mind. 3rd is Joshua. 4th is Lee Diesel, Roman B, Sebastian, and David. So that's the leaderboard right now. You get stuff like, you get to become a moderator. You get a team named after you. You get a bunch of shoutouts and pinned comments. I'm trying to add to the pot, too. Maybe name a pet after you as well. Like, I'm going to keep adding stuff to the pot so it's more enticing. And I might even start giving stuff to, like, 2nd and 3rd place. I was trying to figure out... Like, now I can give guild gifts. Like, maybe you can join one of my guilds and I can give you some gems, like, for winning. Bake says, After Dark with Cinny was great. Mike D with the 5. See what happens? That's why when I get $1, like, to get excited about 99 cents, like, the reason I get excited is because it could start like a train. You're, like, you're starting to push the ball down the hill. Like, it helps a lot. Like, just that $1 could start a chain reaction of $, or $5, $5. You never know. Just by giving that 99 cents, you could start something. It's very appreciated. Mike D gets a point. How many points do you got, Mike? You got 4 points. Now you're tied with Sebastian, Lee Diesel, Roman B, and David. Cool, man. You just gained a spot. All right, let's keep this going here. Some people probably hate my live streams because I'm so... But I love to interact with the chat. Like, that's the point of a live stream. I have plenty of pre-recorded videos where there's no chat, so you get the best of both worlds. Chad with the 5, Gemma Jameson, the video game. Yeah, that Gems of War After Dark, everybody should go check that out. We were having fun. We were coming up with some crazy... It was pretty fun. Gemma Jameson and Knockers of War. It was pretty fun. If you haven't seen the Gems of War After Dark, and a lot of you haven't because it only has like 300-something views, I would recommend checking that out. Also, the next Sekiro I put out, if you're not a member, that one was pretty good too. Like, I'm not just telling you to watch it because I want views. I'm trying to give you like a heads up on when I have a extra good video, which I would say Gems of War After Dark and the next Sekiro that comes out. Thank you so much, Chad. I'm going to give you a point. Now you have 9 points, so you're all alone in 2nd place again. Thank you so much, bro. He reclaimed his spot. Sebastian says, Hi, Cindy and everyone. What up, Sebastian? Maka says, yeah, I really like your live stream, Cindy. Appreciate that. I could see, I could picture like a lurker out there who just, they hate me. Because I'm not playing the game and reading every single chat that I can. But what's the point of a live stream if you don't interact with the chat? Like, am I supposed to like prove that I'm actually good at the game by doing it live? Like, I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm sure you know by now. Oh, let's go. Let's try to get looping. But we're gonna kill... Nah, let's loop. I was gonna say, like, you gotta strategically also get rid of Zul'Goth. Maybe watch his mana and make sure he doesn't get close to casting, in case you don't loop all the way down to him. But looks like we're going to this time. Oh, didn't kill him. Don't you dare, you little freak. That's alright. Gobmather, Wish Gems. Rich Kaufman says, heading to work, see you later. Later, have a good one. New tarot card, says Adrian. Yeah. I'm gonna do... How crappy am I doing in this event? 23. I think most people are here for the bounty, but let's do like 3 more battles of this. Anybody can get this team. I love making teams like that. You can buy the weapon in the event shop. You can buy the troop in the event shop, right? Shale, you should freaking have after 3 or 4 weeks of Nexus back to back to back to back. Like, nobody... Everybody should have 2 shales, I'm pretty sure. So this whole team, anybody that's watching, can definitely make. There's literally nobody watching that can't make that team, unless you're like level 50 and just started. I think anybody level 250 and up can definitely use this team, and it's awesome. You can go all the way. Let's go all the way. Alright, looping. Up, he didn't loop yet. We gotta keep it going. There it is. Up, he's still not up. Holy cow. Come on, there it is. Still counts as looping, as long as they don't get a turn. Let's get rid of this crappy green that we don't want. That'll make more of the red and brown that we do want, because we have a brown storm. Also, by the way, I did not upgrade this all the way, so if you want to do it exactly like me, you don't go to +9. Just do +8. It has a firestorm, which is cool, but I think the brown storm will help more, because this is brown, this is brown, this is brown. Like, it loops back into itself instead of creating a firestorm and making that harder. Like, if you don't do +9 on this weapon, it doesn't have a firestorm. Which I think, you know, just more brown, basically. I'd rather have a dust storm. The firestorm doesn't hurt its looping. Well, yeah, it does. Because it won't go back into itself as easy. I don't know. You know what I mean. It uses brown. I don't need a red firestorm, so I did not go to +9. That's the reason. If you accidentally went to +9, I probably need to hit him once here. I remember he survived last time, so there we go. New rarity for cards? Ooh. Have a good day at work, Rich. Mike D says, I love your streams because it reminds me of chilling and shooting the S17 with homies chilling. Adrian says, speculation in 2022, new rarity for cards and new kingdoms. Definitely new kingdoms are coming for sure. I don't even think that's speculation. Pretty sure new kingdoms are coming. It's like the Fire Rift or something. What's it called? Somebody go on Terran's World and look up kingdoms. There's a new kingdom. I don't know if it's it might be a faction. There's definitely something. See, here you do not take your brown extra turn, because you're going to be making brown. This is the one time in the game you do not take extra turns. It's when you're trying to loop. When you're trying to loop, you don't want to remove a color that you're trying to loop with. You want as many of the brown on the board as possible. So if you take this extra turn, you're just making it less likely that you're going to loop. That's the one time in the game, other than like you're frozen or whatever. Where you don't want to take an extra turn. Pretty much every other time you want to. Ooh, how did we not loop there? That's crazy. Oh yeah, baby. Get out of here. We still need Construct? Yeah. Fire Rift in January 2022. Yep. Can't believe I remembered that. It's almost Sunday again, and that's probably the last time I saw it. Alright, one more battle for this, and then we'll go back to Bounty. Maybe I'll see how long it takes to get a Cursed Gnome or something, too. Matt says, they wouldn't have bothered fixing Journey in 6.1 if no new kingdoms, right? The faction for Broken Spire. John Lemon is here. How's it going? Alright, last battle for raids, and then we'll move back to Bounty for a second, and then maybe I'll try to get Cursed Gnomes. Just to see how unlucky I am. So we're going to leave this brown. Same reason as last time. We're still looping, right? Hopefully this helped you out, beg for mercy. It might not be the fastest thing ever, but it gets the job done, and it's safe. And every single person can use it. Those are my favorite kinds of teams to make. Now we need to hit him a couple times because we're not one-shotting anymore. But it's still loopy. No problem, beg. Alright, what time is it? Oh, it's only 11:44. That's sweet. Let me make sure the random window guy that doesn't know when he's coming back to replace my non-broken windows isn't here or something weird. Joshua says, if nothing else, I don't think spending a 1 times $20 is too bad for 75% extra bonus EXP boost for the purpose of receiving event keys faster, along with receiving certain stat increases past level 1100. Yeah, I think you're doing the right thing, Joshua. Get that new Death Knight armor. It's only 20 bucks and you get 100% extra EXP, gold, and souls. Why not? I've told you guys the reason I don't get it. If I didn't have a channel, I would get it. If I didn't have a channel and if I wasn't free to play for 5 years straight, I would get it. So everybody out there should get it. Go get that $20 Death Knight armor if you don't have it. I'm promoting their greedy ways. What am I doing? I'm doing bounty. Let's do a couple more. Let's get to 20 at least today. Adrian says all gems for all effects in the game, and yeah, it'd be cool if there was a gem that did like all negative status effects or something. There's a cursed gem now. That's pretty interesting. Alright, I'm taking skulls because I figure by the time I kill the bottom 3 troops there, I'll be done with killing the first guy with skulls. That's my reasoning. I know I'm knocking his armor off and whatnot, but it's okay. Look, now Tigraki's taking multiple turns just to kill one thing. So by the time we work our way up, we should kill that first guy with skulls, is my hope. Let's see. Do we have any conversions? I'm looking for Tigraki's spell. I don't see it, though. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see it. Nope. Alright, so instead, I'm going to get some green. Get some green. Whatever. Alright, now we have it. Keep doing those skulls. Tigraki. On. Fine, let's finish that guy off. And now Ogress, right? Keep taking these skulls. Well, first we do that blue extra turn. And Chris Turtle on yellow. Keep taking our skulls unless there's an extra turn. There is. It's over here. Boom, working on the first guy. Tigraki on Mr. Whoever has the most armor guy. Let's go Chris Turtle on green. Tigraki on this guy. Almost dead. We'll go Ogress, I think. Actually, here's some skulls to finish off the dude right there. And, Ogress? There's a purple extra turn, but oh well. Sometimes I see extra turns right after I cast. We win. Can I laugh like Mr. T? I don't know, man. That would be cringy. Some people, yeah. Me trying to do that would probably be more cringy than just him doing it. It's just like a really loud... I don't know. I don't want to do it because it'll probably blow out your eardrums. Is the only way I would know to try to do his laugh is by like doing something really loud. I think that would be my attempt. My attempt at his laugh would probably blow out your eardrums and the mic. And I'm not trying to do that. Alright, so now we already killed the first guy, so do we... let's just do it. I'm too indecisive. Sometimes I could go quicker by not overanalyzing all the time. Like, your main goal is just get up Tigraki, honestly. So you can cast him 50 times. There he is. Stupid Ogress has been silenced the entire battle. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. What do we got? Oh, we got Ogress. Finally unsilenced. There we go. New weapons in 2022. New dimension and new kingdoms. D-Rock says, please don't. Is that the no team, says your boy LaCroix? The one I did before on the raid event was. This bounty event, every team's a no team. It should be if you want the most points. If you're not using bounty troops, you're doing it wrong. So every team's a no team on the bounty event. Unless you're hamstringing. This is the one time in the game where using a mythic hurts you. If you're using a mythic on the bounty event, you're hurting yourself. Because you get extra... the more bounty troops you use, the more points you get. Traits, Bounty Hunter. Gain 2 times to 6 times to my bounty score based on my ascension. And none of these bounty troops are mythics. So yeah, this is definitely a no, but it's like... it has to be, or else we get less points. There's certain events in this game where you have to use a certain kind of troop to get the most points. So Bounty, Journey. What's the other one? There's Bounty and Journey. There's one more. Where you have to use a certain... Bounty and Journey, and what's the other one, guys? I'm having like a brain fart. There's one more event where you have to use a certain troop. Well, Guild Wars, you kind of have to, like with the right color. I feel like there's another event where you have to use a certain troop to get the most points. It's Bounties and Journeys, Guild Wars. There's like one more, I swear. I can't think right now. Raid, you don't have to in Raid. You don't get more points. It's easier to kill the boss. I'm talking about like getting more points. Maybe there's not another one. Yeah, it definitely stacks, your boy LaCroix. You can't use like multiple of the same troop. So if you're using like 3 Tigrakis, it's not gonna work. You have to use 4 different bounty troops, and you have to use this guy. So to make your team, LaCroix, the first thing you need to do is fully ascend and fully trait this guy right here, Nature Weird. Put him on your team. Like, that's the start of your team. Everybody's team. Nobody's not going to use this troop. It gives you so much extra points. It'd be stupid not to use this troop. Like, if somebody suggests you a team that does not use this troop, then they don't know what they're talking about. Everybody's using this troop right now. You have to. It's the Bounty Captain. You get extra points for using it. On top of, like, other bounty troops. Like, you can't just use 4 Tigrakis, for example. You only get the points for the 1 Tigraki, and you're not getting points for the other 3. You have to use 4 different bounty troops with this guy. You have to use this guy. Then you can use any other 3 bounty troops that you want, as long as they're fully ascended and fully traded. But you like can't use, don't use your hero, don't use a mythic, don't use. Some people do though, but now that we have all these potions and whatnot, it's easier to just use 4 bounty troops so you can get the highest score. But back in the day, people would use like Yao Gui with 3 bounty troops, or your hero with 3 bounty troops on like level 20 to make it a little easier. But ever since we got potions into the game, nobody's really doing that anymore because it's so easy. Oh, I feel like I just heard something. Oh, I think I'm good. Let's see. Take that. Hello, Wired Net. How's it going? Thanks as always for your invaluable tips and guides. Well, appreciate you being here. The tower event, I mean, they're very useful, but you don't get more points. Joshua says, I might have to switch to my laptop soon. My phone is dying. WiredNet says, Josh, some people were saying last night that if you go to the armor menu, DK is the same price, but if you go to the shop menu, it's reduced. Huh. See, that's my weak point. Anything that has to do with buying stuff. It's my weakest area of this game. Let's go Tigraki. Let's go Skulls, because we're going to work our way down. Tigraki's going to take a minute to kill, so we might as well take some Skulls and kill that first guy. Oh, let's use the thing. More Skulls. Alright, Tigraki, gonna start working on this guy. Green extra turn. Let's go with... I mean, we might as well keep it on our turn. I probably should have did Ogress, though. And... kill that guy. And... I'm gonna do Ogress. I want her at the front. There we go. Now this on... Ooh, I didn't even check alignment, but we got it. Sometimes I don't like how she steals the brown off of Tigraki, though. Better do that. Let's do Ogress. Actually, that tornado might have been able to kill, but I'm so used to not checking for it. WiredNet says, doing great, Sinnycool. Glad I'm subscribed and happy to see that you're live. Well, I'm glad you're subscribed. WiredNet says, I haven't confirmed the armor price disparity myself, but that's what people were saying. Joshua says, which console were those people using? I used the PS4. Yeah, me too. I hope to get a PS5 one day. Alright, so I'm on 20. I'm going to do this one more time, then I'm going to go look for some Cursed Gnomes. And I'm probably not going to find them, so... I also need to complete my campaign. I haven't done that yet. Like, if you completed your campaign, props to you. Because you must have did it on Monday. Because if you're doing campaign on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I don't know why you're doing that. So you must have completed it on Monday. So props to you. But I haven't done mine yet. Because it's, like, when else was I supposed to do it? Other than Monday. And I didn't know on Monday that we were going to get an update on Tuesday. Or else I probably would have made an extra effort to get it done on Monday. So props to you if you got your campaign done. Because I don't know when you did it. If you're doing it during the Vault event, then please don't do that again. Unless it, like, lines up 2 birds with 1 stone type of stuff. I'm gonna do Ogress. I do need to kill that Valraven, though. Valraven, don't fly away, or I'm gonna be embarrassed. start using our Tigraki. Let's get this extra turn, even though I'm gonna do Ogress. Wow, this guy again. Is he gonna kill himself again? Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill your... Oh, I probably shouldn't say that on live stream, huh? It's hard when you're playing a video game not to say stuff like that. Well, you just... There you go. Finally. Alright. Curse Turtle on yellow. Tigraki. Green extra turn I missed. Oh well. Let's just keep doing this. Aw, now we're silenced. That's annoying. Guess I'll have to use skulls then. See ya. Yeah, I know, Wired. Chad says I'm back. Did I miss any bots? I don't think so. I've only had to take care of one so far today. And I think it was earlier. Mike D says, sucks. The best armor barely came out. 2 to 3. Almost priced. Wished it was like that long time ago. Wired says, I'm not sure. I'm on PC and mobile. Chad says, I'm back. Did I miss any bots? Yeah, I was like, I don't think so. Cuddle says, thanks for the info, Wired. I was looking for armor page. Wired says, Mike, I started playing Gems of War 2 Mondays ago on 12.6. I bought the DK armor for 50 on day 1. Then like 9 days later, they reduced it to 20. Dude, I was talking about that in a video. I said, what if you just bought that armor? Like, you can't complain too much if you bought it like 3 years ago. But if you just bought it like a week or two ago, I'd be so mad. They just lowered it by $30. Like, how are you supposed to know that they're going to do that? Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find any kind of cursed gnomes, which is probably going to be really hard. Maybe I will... Maybe I'll just grind my elementalist experience while I do it. That way I don't feel like I'm doing nothing. So, little tip out there for you. Everybody that's getting irritated with the drop rate of the cursed gnome. If I was you, I would do something else while you're doing this. So, use your Rowan team. Grind up your Elementalist to 100. Go to a kingdom where you need the trait stone. Make sure you're doing something else. That way if you come up empty, you don't really come up empty. You know what I'm saying? At least you got some Elementalist experience. At least you got some trait stones you needed. Don't bang your head against that cursed gnome wall without a reason. Make yourself your own reason. Well, just pretend you're grinding Elementalist experience. You don't really care about cursed gnomes, right? I'm not grinding for cursed runes right now. I'm really grinding for Elementalist experience. And for trait stones. I don't care about cursed runes and the new Soulforge and the update. So if they don't pop up, it's no big deal. Matt says, I understand being free to play in this game, but I also appreciate the team gives us a mostly decent game ad-free, so I don't mind paying for things once in a while. And I really appreciate when people buy stuff, and I'm saying, like, please buy the Death Knight armor that's $20. So I agree. I thank everybody that spends any kind of money on this game. I really appreciate it. I just don't want to break my streak of not... I've explained it. I don't want to reiterate the thing I keep saying in the last multiple live streams about why I'm free to play. Mostly because a troll decided to disparage me and call me cringy for not spending money on the game. So that's why I feel like over-explaining why I don't. It's because of some troll, that's why. Wired says, Matt, it also doesn't have an awful limited energy system, so you can play all you want. Yeah, I hate that. That's how Battle Ages was. You could only do a certain amount of stuff per day, and you had to wait like a certain amount of time. Those type of games suck. I hate those games. They like make you wait to do stuff, or else you like pay real money. You can play the game again, but only if you give us money. Or you can just wait till tomorrow to play the game again. Those games I don't like. If I want to play a game whenever I want. I don't want them to tell me when. Joshua says, I usually wait a few years to get the newest console and hopefully save some money by doing so. I'll probably wait with PS since the 4 has a lot of the same cool stuff as 5. Yep. Same here. That's exactly what I do. I didn't get the Wii right when it came out. I waited. I didn't get the PS4 right when it came out. I waited. I always do that. I wait like a year at least. Then I get the newest system. The only thing is, like, having a channel on YouTube, like, I should probably do things right when it comes out. But I'm more of an average person than, like, some... Yeah. I think I can relate more to most of you. I'm not like some special person. Like, I have to wait. I don't have... Yeah. I have to wait to get the newest system. I'm not like some other big YouTubers that can just go buy the newest system right when it comes out for their channel. I don't got it like that, you know? We don't make that much to do that. One day, though, it could be like a tax write-off, and like I can use money I earn from the channel to buy the new system. And that would be like an investment in the channel and would make sense. But right now, like, it wouldn't. I can't do that. So I'm more like you guys than any other. I'm more like you guys than a big YouTuber. Yeah. On that spectrum, I'm way closer to a normal person without a channel than a super big YouTuber that gets brand new stuff right when it comes out, because it's like a business investment. I'm closer to not being that than being that. Even 5 years in, I'm still closer to not having a channel than making a business investments for the channel. Wired says that's not cringy at all. Tons of people are exclusively free to play. That troll was an idiot. Don't worry about his stupid opinion. I know. I muted him. He's gone forever. He does not exist. Just like anybody hitting dislike, they don't exist. They're thinking in their head, well, he can still see it, so I'm still gonna leave a dislike, cause he can still see it. Guess what? I don't see it. I'm not just saying that either. I haven't looked once since they got rid of it. Why would I go seek out negative stuff? I'm happy to ignore something I can't see that's negative. So that dislike's totally useless, just like that person that I muted. Now you don't exist. Just like when you hit the thumbs down, it doesn't exist. To anybody but you. Troll-induced perseverating, yeah. Cuddle says, yes, wire for the info spot on, 16 quid. Ooh. Mike D, I wasn't perverted before, it was cool, now it's cool. Haha, yeah. A lot of things were not cool back in the day, and now it's cool. I think we set trends, you know, Mike? Isn't it crazy how you do something and it's not super cool back in the day, but then like 10 years later, everybody's doing it? You're like, I was doing that 10 years ago. Wired says, you're special to us, Cinny. Great, Cuddles. Glad you found the reduced price. Yeah, thank you for helping Cuddles in the chat. Like when you guys help each other out. Because I have no idea on that one. Have I seen a cursed gnome yet? I don't think I did. I've not been paying attention. Because I'm just getting Elementalist class experience. And I'm not worried about it. That's what I'm telling myself. Plus I just got an Arcane Mountain Trait Stone. And a Medal of Guard. So, it's not like I'm doing nothing, even though I'm not getting cursed gnomes. I'm making it to where it's a positive thing. Joshua says, I got the Switch when SMM2 came out. Super Mario Maker 2? Is that? Super Mario Maker 2? Does anyone know how many years that was after its release? Switching to laptop. John says, I'm grinding to level up my classes. I'm nearly there. 11 classes to go. Only the crappy classes to level up. I have 53? That's pretty good. I think I've only got like 30 or something like that. Yeah, you're killing it. Cuddle says, why? We love you, Cinny, because you're a normal Joe type, not a rich, spoiled kid. Yeah, exactly. I'm a man with extra bad luck, pretty much. That'd be a quick way to describe me. With lots of children. Joshua says, at the very least, waiting till the hype dies down usually makes it so the system is a lot easier to find in physical stores, which is usually how I like to buy products. Same here. That's definitely a reason. Plus, just the price goes down. Usually. Whenever a new system comes out, they shoot for the moon on those things. Because everybody buys them up, flips them and stuff. Wired says, I don't have Ironhawk, but I use a black Manacles, Rowan, Harpy Mage, Leprechaun team that clears E1 in one cast. Cast Lep, which fills Rowan. Cast Rowan, which kills everyone. Yep. It's a good team. It's a variation of the meta that I'm using. You got Harpy Mage instead of the Miraji Queen. Miraji Queen is more consistent because it starts Rowan with half mana. That way you only need 6 mana for your Rowan every single time at the start of battle. You might as well cut her mana cost in half when you have the Miraji Queen. So you only need 6 mana, so when you blow up your Leprechaun, 99% of the time you're going to fill her up and only need like 2 turns every single time. So it's just a little bit more consistent than your Harpy Mage, but the way you're doing it's perfectly fine. But I would recommend going down to the Underworld, grinding your City of Thieves on level 20. I talked about that yesterday in pretty good detail. It was like the middle end of the stream though, so it might be hard to find. Somebody asked about how they should do their delve progression, and I was explaining the way to do it. And mostly just get your City of Thieves up, horde quality and horde level up to snuff, and then grind that bad boy for a very long time on difficulty 20 or level 20 with your same exact team that you're using pretty much for this. And then go get your Miraji Queen, Sunken Fleet. Now you have a more consistent, pretty much same team as you're using. Cinny's a baby factory. I was just I was an idiot when I was late teens, early 20s. Kraz says, I'm playing the never-ending raid boss. So many vowels. Joshua says, do you have Miraji wired? Sit. Elite Gamer said, sad this bounty captain does low damage, so remove the captain at higher levels, not knowing it gave me more points. Lazy to read. Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to use the tornado, or else you're going to be handicapping yourself pretty hard. You just gotta throw him on the end of the team and ignore him. Unless, for some reason, he's the only thing up and the enemy has less than, like, 60 HP. John says, Wired, yes I am, and doing all my dailies to get 2x class Adventure Kingdom Delve at level 50 COT dungeons. I never miss them. Yeah, that's a good point about the City of Thieves. If you accidentally go over level 20, you always have level 50, and it's not that much harder. So it's not a huge deal. Back in the day when they first put out Delves, if you went past level 20, you're screwed. You couldn't go back to 50. They added that. There it is! My Cursed Gnome. We're grinding for Cursed Gnomes. Now we're grinding for Cursed Gnomes because I got one. Let's see how many runes I get. Wired says, oh right, I use Miraji for E1, not Harpy Mage. Right. What up, Chad? Says, bye, Adrian, see ya. Mike D says, thanks, Cindy, for draining my phone so I can chat. No problem. You know I like to go hard on these live streams. Usually at least 2 hours, right? Wired says, oh right, John, you meant class levels, not class weapons. My bad. Later, Gadget. Alright, we'll see you, John. Have fun. Joshua says, what is your favorite breakfast restaurant? Mine is probably IHOP, although I do like breakfast buffets as well for the all-you-can-eat. Breakfast. Probably... I don't know. I think IHOP is good. I just don't go there very often. Look at that, dude. I got 25. Holy cow. Is that the most you've ever seen? Has anybody seen more than 25 cursed runes on one pop? That's pretty good. Wired says, by the way, guys, if you ever see me in general, same username, feel free to say hi. I'm often chatty in 001. John says, that's a good amount for the Cursed Stone. Your boy LaCroix says, has anyone else seen a Cursed Gnome drop higher than 15 runes? Had one drop 25, nothing special on my part. There it is, says, yeah. That might be the most you can get, dude. I don't know if has anyone ever got 26 or more? That's the first time I've seen that many. The most I got before this was 14. I got a 14, I got a 12, I got like 3 1s, and now I got a 25. Luckily, I've never got a vault key yet. I've heard of people getting vault keys. I also got an Arcane Mountain. Sweet. Look at that. Doot, doot, doot. Perfect battle. Now I could probably level up my Soulforge again. Alright. Yeah, just barely. So I get an Orb of Chaos, Flameforge Scroll, and 3 Books of Fire Deeds. 1 craft only. That's cool. So you can craft an Orb of Chaos. So that's like, it'd be a lucky. So... like, why would you do this instead of this? I mean, for the chance at getting a blue orb, I guess. But, like, Orb of Clans is so much... I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? This costs twice as many runes, and you could get a green orb. Why not just do this instead? These are so solid. Get to open guild seal chests, level 6. Like, I don't get why somebody would get this one instead of this one. Which it costs half as much. Unless you're like desperate for blue orbs. Because nobody wants green, nobody wants orange. Unless you're super early in the game, and even then. So the only thing you could possibly get, and it's a 1 in 4 chance, and it's super duper low chance, you could maybe get a minor blue. Right? So why not just craft this instead? You could craft 2 of them. I don't know. They just ended up right next to each other, so I had to make that point. Once only, so might as well. Alrighty, I'm on level 14. Soulforge. So I think I will grind this for about, 5 or 10 more minutes, then I'm probably done. We'll see, though. If we get, like, a bunch of cursed gnomes or some train comes into this, maybe a little bit longer, but if I get crazy good luck on cursed gnomes or something, maybe I'll go a little longer. Hey, Supernova, how's it going? Hey! Elite Gamer said, just found one cursed gnome. Also funny, welcome to 6.1. I got today, even it started yesterday. Yeah. Nooney's here. What up, Nooney? Should I open a level 4 guild chest, or did you say to wait till level 5? I say wait till level 6, but depends what kind of guild you're in. That's a sign that if you never get to guild chest level 6, that's probably a sign that you should be looking for a better guild. You don't have to, like, do it immediately, but just keep it in your mind there. If your guild never gets to chest level 6, then you might want to start looking for a better guild. Especially if you're, like, contributing really good and you're one of the best people in the guild, and there's, like, inactive people, and, like, the guild leader doesn't kick people out or recruit. Like, that's just one sign of the guild maybe not being awesome. They don't get to chest level 6. Because any good guild is going to get to chest level 6 every week by Sunday. So if you're not getting that at least every other week, then you probably need to start looking for a better guild. Which it all depends on your situation. Like, you could be really early in the game and you just happen to be in a guild that's, a bunch of early, low-level people, and you need to level up some and just stay in that guild for a little bit. But yeah, that's definitely a sign you're not in a great guild if you're not getting to chest level 6 by Sunday every week. So yeah, definitely wait till level 6. Unless you're for some reason don't want mythics, I guess. Or you don't want legendaries. I don't know why, but... Hey, Supernova! Wired says, crafting orbs of chaos require chaos shards, which I use exclusively for the underworld portals. Yeah. Wired says, wait till the guild has 40k seals. In a good guild, you can get 40k in 1 day or less. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's not even that hard, so... Maka says, OT can be adventure for someone to not know what orbs they get, perhaps, or the orange one is good to have, I guess, for me. Eventually, though, you're going to be despising orange orbs. I promise you. Once you've been playing this game for a good 6 months or so, you're gonna start hating orange orbs. Because, you're going to want purple and blue, and you're going to keep seeing orange pop up over and over. You're going to start hating them. I promise you. Wired said, agreed about finding a better guild. Nooney says, oh, okay, sweet, I'll look at other chests. Yeah, they reset every week, right? Joshua says, will you be streaming at all next week, Sinnycool? Next week is Christmas Eve? Yeah, I know, I didn't think of that. So let's look at the calendar. So I usually stream on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday's the 29th, Thursday's the 30th, and Friday's the 31st. So most likely, I'll live stream Wednesday and Thursday, probably for sure. But Friday is probably the only one that's up in the air. And if I do it early in the morning, it might not be a problem, but yeah, I would say plan on Wednesday and Thursday. The other problem is all the kids are home once again for the whole week because of Christmas break. So, yeah, none of it is probably 100%. But the most likely live streams will be 10 a.m. Or maybe earlier. Maybe I could do 9 a.m. on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, probably the least likely, but could still happen maybe. But yeah, good question. Mike. Witnessing people sniff bike seats. That's funny. Or like licking a toilet. That's pretty gross. Sniffing your fingers. Why are you sniffing? Didn't you just pick a wedgie? Why are you sniffing your fingers? Just double checking, man. Why don't you double check while you're like cleaning? Not in front of me. Mike D says orange and green, no. Blue and purple, yes. Right? And it gets, the higher you get, the higher level, the more you'll start liking purple the most. You would think, I remember thinking, like, blue's the best, and it's always going to be the best. And there's definitely an argument that blue is the best. But when I open a major orb of chaos, if it's not a power orb, I really want that major purple. That might surprise some of you that I'm not saying blue, but I don't know, that's just how I honestly feel. I'd rather have a purple to continue getting the new mythics over and over and over. Like, I don't need blues that bad anymore. Still need them though, especially since they added all this new stuff in the game, and they're probably gonna make new boss troops that use blue orbs or something. Like, they need to make a boss troop that uses a bunch of green. Make him like a green themed mythic or something. Make it like a big green slime that does poison. A whole bunch of green. Then the way you craft it, you have to use green orbs. So we have a boss troop, right? It's some giant slimy goo thing that eats everybody. It's like the Marshmallow Man, except for it's a giant green blob. It's the blob, right? Make that a boss troop. And then it's, the way you make it is, you have to use 50 major greens, or something like that. And that's how you craft it. 50 major greens and like 20 major oranges or something. Then its spell is like Devour. It's gotta have some Devour, it's gotta have some Poison. Maybe like quadruple poison every troop on the other team and devour the first enemy. And then it has a cool trait like, I don't know. 10 times poison the last troop on green matches. They should make super poison. Does like 10 damage a turn. Or even more. Because you know how some games have different types of poison. We should have different types of poison. That'd be cool. There's slow poison and rapid poison in some games. So they should make like a rapid poison. Make it do 10 a tick. Or like 25 a tick for 4 ticks. That'd be sick. They should make a rapid poison boss troop. And it applies it to multiple enemies and it devours. It's like this giant green blob, and the way you craft it is with green orbs. What do you think of that? Flora Hubbard is timed out. See you later. Can I now, like, mute them forever? Yes, I can. See ya. Thank you, Chad. Supernova says, I think the devs missed a golden opportunity. Instead of reforging the Soul's Forge, they could have introduced a guild Soul Forge for exclusive guild troops. Huh. It's a good idea. Wired says, can you get new mythics from guild chest? Yeah, for sure. I mean, whatever's in the drop table. Georgie says, after some time, you are full of green, orange, and once you get Zool and 8 power orbs, next most valued is the purple. Yep. Maka says, I think you're right. I might change the guild as I get why purple is good, as if every week your guild do all seals up to maximum. It makes sense, but how to find the guild which does that? Well, what platform are you on, Maka? Most people find guilds by going to the forum, the Gems of War forum, or even in my chat right here. Or you can go to global chat on the game. Those are like the three best ways. You can also just go down and like find a guild in the game. That's like the crappiest way, but probably the fastest way, but the worst way. You can go like sort by what you're looking for in a guild. Like, are they hardcore or are they casual? I made a video on it when I got kicked out of my guild. I think it's called, what was that called, that video? It's like something like I got kicked out of my guild or my guild disbanded. Like, it happened multiple times. And I have videos on it. And I do explain, like, all the ways to get into a new guild. You know, I love to give that answer. Just go watch another Sinnycool video for your answer. But I also gave you the answers, so. Save the purples for monthly mythics. That's what I do. Joshua says, I think I would have to agree that Orb of Clans is one of the best new recipes in the Soulforge, especially when you're in a good guild, right? Trying for one more Cursed Gnome right now, but I don't know if we're going to get it. Yeah, it was a bot. Wired says, on PC Mobile, people are recruiting in general 001 all the time. Really messy's here. What if a major green orb equals one minor blue orb? That'd be cool. Joshua found mana bombers through this channel. Yeah, what's your name in the game? I always forget. I'm a terrible friend. Let me go look. I'll try to guess. I'm on PC and global chat. There are teams which require a lot of money I cannot afford, as I do earn maybe 300,000 per week or not. Yeah, you gotta go to a guild where you can definitely do the requirements you can set the... I think even when you... Yeah, I would just do like 100K or something if you're... But that's definitely a big decision to make, the requirements. But you want to be in a guild with requirements. Like, that's a good guild. If the guild has gold requirements and like participation requirements, that's the sign of a good guild. So find a guild that has requirements, but they're requirements that you're able to meet. And just being in that better guild, you'll get more gold. It's like a... You think like, oh, 300K is a ton, like how am I going to do that? But if you can do 200, if you think you can do 200 but not 300, just being in that new better guild, you'll probably make up the difference and be able to do 300. And they'll even understand sometimes. You could come into the new guild and be like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the requirement, but I can, you know, in maybe a month or two, I can definitely make it. But is it okay if I give like 200K instead of 300? Like, if you talk to the guild leader, they might be open to that. Especially in a guild like that, where the requirement's a little bit lower. They're used to, like, newer players being in their guild. If it's a guild with, like, a 1 million or 2 million requirement, they're definitely not gonna care about, they're not gonna let you do that. But if it's a lower level guild with, like, a 300K requirement, and you go to the guild leader and say, hey, I'd love to join the guild, I can only give 150 right now, but eventually I hope with your guys' help, I'll be able to give the 300K in like a month or two. They might be open to that, so you just gotta talk to people and be honest. Chad upgraded membership to Puppet Master, baby! That means you get to, if you want to, you get to suggest a video for me to make. Only thing I ask is that you give me about a month whenever you give me the idea, just give me a month. That way I can fit it into the schedule. But yeah, if you want a certain kind of video, man, appreciate that, dude. That definitely deserves a point. What were you at before? Were you a tier 2, I think? So definitely get a point for that, bro. Appreciate it. Chad, oh my goodness, he's tied with DC. We have a two-way tie on the most valuable center leaderboard, where I keep track of how many points you got based on stuff like that. Donations, memberships, answering questions, being helpful, hitting like a bunch, commenting on certain videos, coming to certain live streams. We have a tie right now. DC United and Chad with 10 points. Then we have Pamela with 8 in second place. Third place is Joshua with 5. Pretty cool. Then we got Lee Diesel, Sebastian, Mike D, David, all with 4. So that's your top, like, 5 there, whatever. The most valuable centers. Lets me know who is participating and wants the channel to succeed. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Mike D says, I found True Achievement Elite through Cinny's channel. Yep. I love when that happens. Wired said, should I go for Emperor first or a second B? I've got one of each of these. Gob, Harpy, Mage, Miraji, B. I'll get two Bs. You want to go get Miraji Queen, 1. You want 2 Queen Beatrixes. You want 2 King Gobtruffles. You want 2 or 3 Gargoyles. And you want a Harpy Mage. Then you want like a Queen Zachi. And then go from there. Emperor Nazara isn't really on the top 10 probably. Really Messy says that video was called Bats Out of Hell Sucks. Yeah. That's funny. Noonie says, Suncrest, Drifting Sand, Shintang, are these the last kingdoms before I unlock Soulforge? Yeah, it sounds like it. I did a new account playthrough, Noonie. I think I told you this the other day. And it's really, like, each video is really long. I know that it's hard to watch, probably. But I go through all of that on there. Because I did a new account playthrough. But yeah, eventually you're going to get to the Soulforge. Early game, all you want to do is keep doing all the quests until you have every kingdom open. So everything else is the back burner until you get every kingdom open. Just back burner everything else. Whether it's a vault event or whatever event's going on that flashes in your eyeballs, like, you're a new player, like, that doesn't apply to you. Just get those kingdom quests done, open all your kingdoms. Don't worry about all the flashing lights and events and stuff. Anybody else above like 250 though, that's a different story. But if you're starting the game, you gotta just ignore all the crazy stuff going on and just get your kingdoms opened. Do your quests. You're still in the tutorial pretty much. Don't worry about the main game until you're out of the tutorial. That's what I call the kingdom quest lines the tutorial. Until you have every single kingdom open and you're done with those quests, you're still in the tutorial of the game. So don't worry about everything that's going on. Vault event might be a different story. Like, you could pause your kingdom stuff, but you might not even have the vault. So that's why I say don't worry about it. You're in the tutorial, you know? Chad's a big dog now, y'all. Maka says, yes, exactly. I need to be in that guild with requirements, but need to find a correct one somehow. Yeah, it's not easy. That's why I tell people you got to keep on trying. Keep it. Even if you find a decent guild, don't just get stuck there. Even if you find a guild with like the nicest person ever, that's your super duper new best friend. Yeah, keep looking. You can always bring your super duper best friend with you to the next guild. Joshua says, are you done with your new account now, Cinny? I'm pausing it right now. I'm gonna, like, log on once a week and give to the guild, and, like, I need to go do that, by the way, so if you're out there, Ben and John, I think, John, you're here. I'm gonna continue to try to give the requirement and, you know, participate here and there, but I'm kind of taking a break right now. Who knows, really? I may or may not continue that account. Especially with all this crap going on in the game, like, it's really hard to play 2 accounts. Especially with the channel, and I'm playing Sekiro, and I'm playing EverQuest. It's not just 2 accounts. You gotta think 2 accounts on top of a channel, Sekiro, and EverQuest. And just real life. Good job, Chad. Maka says, good tips, Cinny. Thanks. No problem. Chad says, tier 2. Yeah, I'll think of something. Good. Really Messy says, some guilds, if your kingdoms aren't all 10, you don't have to donate gold, but you have to get them to 10 as soon as possible. Right. That's a good point. A lot of beginner guilds with low requirements, they'll tell you, just go ahead and do your, get all your kingdoms to 10. Just like my new account guild. Epic Rack. They pretty much said the same thing. Wired says, great, thank you. I'll go for a second B and second Gob. Yep. 100%. Because the teams that you're going to use with those troops, especially the Gob Truffle, you're going to want multiple. You're going to want two Gob Truffles. Queen Beatrix, she's good when she's doubled up, but she's not always doubled up. But it's nice to have 2 of them. Hello, Allison. Mike D says, clues, the video game playthrough? Yeah. What game would that be? That's what I was trying to figure out that day when we invented Clues, the video game. I was just trying to figure out what that game is actually called. Murder mystery in a haunted mansion. Noonie says, I watched a couple of videos, but yeah, they're long. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to make Cliff Notes one day. It's just going to take me a while, because I'm going to have to rewatch my own really long videos to do the Cliff Notes videos. When am I going to have time to do that? Wired is out of here. Later, Wired. Have a great day. Beg says, some guild have tiers. Yeah. Joshua says, are the rates for Cursed Gnomes still the same or slightly lower due to it not being the Vault event? I think it's actually lower, but it's still tripled. But it's triple now the lower rate instead of the higher rate. Somebody on the forum said it's like a 0.007 chance or something crazy. Or like 0.1, it's really low. Bake says you can work your way to higher. They usually have Discord to talk. Yeah. Joshua says, here is something I was curious about. I know how you can only get a Nisha Metal flash offer the first time you get a specific mythic. But can you get it for the same mythic if you were to disenchant it before you get the new mythic again? I don't think so. You never know with this game, though. People find stuff like that all the time. I don't think it's designed that way, though. It knows when you get a mythic for the first time. Long videos, but the best of Gems of War. Thank you, John. They're mostly live streams, you know? Like this right here. It's a 2-hour and 30-minute live stream. Most of my new account playthrough videos were live streams, so you have to remember that. Not like, I wasn't trying to make a nice, concise, pre-recorded video at the time. I was doing live streams. So a lot of them are really long. I guess maybe I should have... But that's the whole point of doing the Cliff Notes thing. Hopefully in 2022 sometime. Just need to get freaking Sekiro done so I can do more Gems of War and EQ. Where's this last Cursed Gnome? I'm about ready to be done today. Hey, Allison. Mike D says, I used to see others having millions of souls and 10 million gold. Seemed unreal. Get in a guild. Yep. The longer you're in a good guild, the less you'll be impressed by people having tons of gold and souls, because you'll have it too. Especially if you're smart and you take a very long period of time to just use the gold farming team, since it works for so many things. That's why when I made that best team in the game video, that's the team I picked. The gold farming skeleton key team. Because I feel like everybody should use it for everything from a certain level to a certain level. Like just, let's say level 500 to level 750. You should pick a period of time and only use the gold farming team for that entire period. Whenever applicable, you know? Like if it's Guild Wars, obviously. Or if it's a certain restriction, obviously. Like Bounty, you can't do that, but anytime you can. Whether it's Adventure Board, Dungeon, Pet Battles, Delves, Difficulty 12 Explore. Anytime you can. That'll help you with your gold stack. And you can use any class you want. You can level up classes, you can get other class weapons. I think everybody should do that at some point. Pick a level range and dedicate yourself to only using the gold farming team for that entire level range every time you can. So just for example, level 500 to level 750. Don't use anything else. And if you're able to use the gold farming team, use it during that period. And that'll help you get ahead in this game, and then you'll be able to go into like a really good guild, and now you're in an awesome guild at 750. Or say 750 to 1,000 maybe. You could do it in during that period. That was the whole point of the best team in the game video, just to explain that to people. Like, you need to be using... I know it's not fun to use the same team all the time for everything, but I mean, that's just reality on this game. Like, I use Phoenicia a ton, I use Rowan a ton. And at some point, I used the gold farming team a ton. I did. I practice what I preach. I'm not making things up for you guys to do. I'm not telling you to touch your toe and jump in the air for no reason. It's like stuff I did that got me to where I am. Without spending any money, too. So it's definitely a good thing to do. So I'd recommend to everybody here, if you're not level 1000... pick a period of time, a level range, and only use the gold farming team for everything you can without hurting. Like, don't do it for like Guild Wars and Bounty and stuff, but... Noonie says, I played Lords Mobile on Discord. It has bot. Does Gems of War have a bot? I don't think so. The grind is definitely real. Luckily, I got one cursed gnome. And it had a ton of cursed runes on it, so I'm pretty happy with this right now. I'm just trying for one more. If I don't get it, no big deal. I think I'll go... I don't know. We'll go a little bit longer, but I'm probably pretty close to being done today. The grind is real on gems, that's for sure. Alright, let's just go to like... I don't know. I'm just going to do a couple more minutes. A few more battles. Any questions or comments, now's the time, because I'm considering ending the stream pretty soon. So if you have anything, if you're out there lurking and you have a question, now's the time. If you're popping in at the end of the stream, now's the time to say hi. Because we're almost done. Appreciate you. Alrighty. Let's do some quick clear real quick, yeah. See how fast I can go with these degraded performance servers, which is worse on PS4. Oh, come on. Should probably go do Ironhawk, but I like the idea of grinding my Elementalist and getting trait stones I need while I'm not while I'm getting unlucky with Cursed Gnomes. Peter Voss says, what is the Gold Farm team? That is... It's Cedric, Sparkle Sack. It is Egg Thief. It's Skeleton Key and Greed. And you cast Greed first thing. First thing smoking. Then you cast Egg Thief until you get your Skeleton Key up. Then you cast your Skeleton Key, you kill 2 of the enemies, most likely. Then you cast your Egg Thief until you get your Skeleton Key up. And then you finish them off. And it gives you extra gold, because your Cedric and his fully traded booty gives you extra gold. And the Greed also gives you gold. And the Cedric and his fully traded booty gives you lots and lots of extra gold. Like, it times it, it's like a lot. I forget, it's like 100% or something. But check out the best team in the game on my channel. That video. If you want more information. Some people prefer to use Plunder and Peril or whatever it's called, the pistol, because they think that Skeleton Key got nerfed, which it did, but that's one example. Like, somebody asked about a mythic, which my example was Ubistet. But Skeleton Key also got nerfed. But the nerf wasn't too bad, and I think it's still fine. And I never changed. Plus, I was already done pretty much using the gold farming team. At the time, it got a nerf. It's kind of like King Gobtruffle. That's what I like to compare the Skeleton Key nerf. The Skeleton Key nerf is about the same as the Gobtruffle nerf. Gobtruffle's still useful. I don't avoid using him just because he got a slight nerf. Same with the Skeleton Key. It got a slight nerf. It didn't make me want to stop using it, though. No problem, Peter. Cuddle says, thank you for another awesome stream, Cinny. Good night, everyone. Have a great day. No problem. We'll run through like one more mini boss here. Hoping for a Cursed Gnome. Joshua says, no Nisha tokens today, so I'm just going to use a badge of Nisha, a medal of Nisha, and a medal of Anu for bounty. It's no big deal anyway. Like, Tigraki doesn't really boost off of Nisha anyway. He's the main dude you're going to use. And if you're using my team, Chris Turtle and Ogress don't really care about Nishas anyway. The bounty team doesn't really care about how many Nishas you got, honestly. Really Messy says, once you have Gobtruffle team, Rowan team, and the Cedric team, you can do almost anything. Yep. Throw some Guardians in that comment. And you pretty much got everything, yep. Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow, Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver. You're pretty much previewing my Lee Diesel video. Well, maybe a little soul farming. Maybe a Mother of Darkness PvP team. That's about all you need. Gobtruffle could take care of your PvP, though. So you're right. Guardian teams is the only thing I would add to that, and that's a perfect comment. Gobtruffle team, Rowan team, and Cedric team. Yep. That's what's crazy about this game. You can do the whole game with like 3 teams. There's so many troops, but you can do the whole game with like 3 troops. It's not as complicated as it seems. You got Rowan, you got Cedric, Skeleton Key, you got Gobtruffle, maybe the Mirage Queen. You can pretty much do everything. Alright, I lied. I'm going for one more mini boss here. Come on, baby. That's definitely a good comment. Alright, come on, Cursed Gnome. Right now. Aww. Everquest later today for anybody that cares. We had a new update on Gems of War, so that's why there's been less. It's been really busy. Alright, looks like I'm not getting another Cursed Gnome, but I'm pretty happy with that one. That gave me 25 Cursed Runes. There's another Trait Stone. I think that's a good stopping point. Allison says, I still haven't gotten King Gobtruffle even though I keep farming for shards to get him. You'll get there. Just do that City of Thieves, level 20. Use your Rowan team. Right? Just go straight to the boss. Don't even do all the rooms. Just go straight to the boss every day. 3 times a day. On level 20. With your Rowan team. Over and over and over. Make sure your Horde quality is at 10 in City of Thieves. Make sure your Horde level is at least 100 in City of Thieves. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Open up that Amnithrax. And just keep throwing all your shards at Amnithrax until you get 2 copies of Gobtruffle. I would do the Miraji Queen first. Just to make your City of Thieves team even better. That way you can get those shards faster. It's kind of like buying a backpack on a MMO. And get more loot. Go get more money. So I'd do the Miraji Queen first. That's what I did on my new account. That was the first Underworld Legendary that I got. But then I think I actually went for Queen Bee next, but Gobtruffle's, you know, they're pretty much, Gobtruffle's probably better to go for second. I don't know why I did Queen Bee. Joshua says most of the teams can be used for PvP. Actually, even the Guardian team with Rowan, you would have to include Shield of Urskaya for PvP. Tier 1 is not that hard to get to. Yep. Yeah, you can do, especially if you're like lower level, PvP is not going to be that hard, so you can use your gold farming team in PvP. It's all based on like if you're level, it's your team score, right? Like whatever your team score is, that's who they match you up against. So like 1 trophy and 2 trophy should be pretty doable. 3 trophy, sometimes they throw you like a hard team, but you don't have to do 3 trophy. Alright everybody, I am out of here. Thank you so much for another awesome live stream. I should be back next Wednesday. Unless I get a wild hair and I decide to do an After Dark or a chatathon, but we already did that, so less likely. But I'll see y'all next Wednesday, 10 a.m. EST. Most likely. Most likely. Now, it's a crazy Christmas week, so we'll see. But most likely next Wednesday, 10 a.m. EST should be the time. If I had to guess, if there's any kind of change, it might be like a little bit earlier, if anything, like 9 a.m. or something, just because all the kids being home, and the earlier the better, so they're not going wild doing cartwheels outside while I'm doing a live stream. Doing jump kicks and flips and stuff, you know? Screaming. But, yeah. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. That still helps even when the live stream goes off the air. If you just go down in the comments and you leave a simple emoji, I'll really appreciate it. Tell somebody else about the channel. That helps a lot. Joining up really helps, like Chad did today. Chad upped his tier level to tier 3. That helps a ton. The ads just give me pennies, literally pennies, and most people just hit skip, right? So I don't even get my pennies sometimes. So if you want to contribute and support the channel, you could hit the join button or the link in the description on most pre-recorded videos. Sometimes I don't put them in the live streams, but there's the join button too. It's $1.99. You get cool badges like most of the people in the chat have, and cool emojis, and you get a shout out. And tier 2 gets all the videos early and ad-free. You know, sometimes they're 5 minutes early, sometimes they're a day early. Like the Sekiro video right now is going to be like 2 days early. The members have had it for like 2 days now. Sometimes it's ad-free for a long time, sometimes it's only ad-free for a short time. But if you're tier 2, you get a lot of early ad-free videos. And then tier 3, you get to suggest a video topic for me to make in the next month, like Lee Diesel. He wants me to do the top 5 best teams in Gems of War, so I'm going to have to do that very soon. And then Chad just upgraded to Tier 3, so whenever he gives me an idea, that starts the clock. I have a month to make that video, and whatever he says. So that's Puppet Master, Tier 3. $9.99. It's not crazy. Like, I could have put $50 on that tier, but I did the 3 lowest amounts. $1.99, $4.99, and $9.99. It's the least greedy I could be. Like, that's the 3 lowest amounts you're allowed to pick. $1.99, $4.99, and $9.99 for Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. I picked the 3 lowest amounts I could. So, thank you for joining me today, Joshua. Just the schedule going forward, by the way. Today is Friday, so we got Everquest coming later today. Tomorrow will be that guide or list video for Gems of War. Hopefully Lee Diesel's video. Later that day, I'll probably put out that Sekiro that's been out for a couple of days for members. I'll probably put that out to the public. Like I said, it's a pretty good one. Like I like to tell you when I make a decent video. And that Sekiro and that Gems of War After Dark. If you haven't seen those two, the Sekiro is coming tomorrow, and the Gems of War After Dark is already out. It was fun, like fun stuff, funny stuff. I think you'll like it if you haven't watched it yet. Then Sunday we have spoilers, of course. Monday's weekly preview, Tuesday's Teams Tuesday, Wednesday, live stream, 10 a.m. EST, our next live stream. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. Supernova, Merry Christmas, Joshua, John, Chad. Thanks again for moderating. Appreciate it. We need it more and more these days. Back in the day, a moderator was just like a cool-looking wrench with it didn't really have any reason. But now we actually need moderators. So you're actually very useful, so I appreciate it. Allison, Mike D, Bread Toast. Yeah, Gobtruffle isn't in City of Thieves. He's in Amnithrax, like I said. But you grind City of Thieves for the Chaos Shards. Then you use those shards to go get Gobtruffle. That's what I'm saying. Joshua was here. City of Thieves, Worm Run, or the Warrens are all good for farming Chaos Shards. Warrens is good if you need more of the yellow-green Arcane Trait Stones. That is true. The reason I like City of Thieves... Alright, so City of Thieves is awesome because you can use your Rowan team and it's super fast. So if you want to just farm and get it done, I recommend City of Thieves. Worm Run is awesome if you want the most you can get, like the most resources. It's the best as far as like treasure rooms and all that good stuff, but it's not as fast, right? Warrens is good if you want those trait stones and if you want to use your gold farming team. So the thing I was saying earlier about using your gold farming team for everything for a certain period, you could also do your Chaos Shard farming in the Warrens with your gold farming team. So that's why the Warrens is good. The thing that Joshua said, plus you can use your gold farming team to get even more resources. So you pick whatever one you like. I prefer City of Thieves, but I did used to do the Warrens with my gold farming team, and that was very profitable. So in my opinion, the best two are City of Thieves and the Warrens, but some people will mention Worm Run just because technically it has the most treasure rooms. But Allison, Joshua, Really Messy, Cuddles, Peter Bloss, Chad, Clip Bomb, Mike D, Noonie was here. Thank you so much for joining us again. Mike D, Allison, John Lemon, Chad, Joshua, Chad, Beg for Freaking Mercy. Wired Net was here. Good to see ya. Mike D, Allison, Really Messy, Maka, Felix. Good to see ya, Maka. Good luck. Good luck with that guild. I would just stay where you're at till you find another one, you know? Don't leave the guild. Try to find one before you leave. It's just like a job. You don't just quit. You go look for another job, and then you quit. Mike D, Noonie. Chad upgraded to Puppet Master. Appreciate it, bro. Joshua, Really Messy, Wired. Mike D, Maka. Georgie Georgiev, thank you so much for joining us today. Supernova. Anybody else? The Elite Gamer. Thank you for commenting. Elite Gamer comments quite a bit. You know who I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen Elite Gaming in a while. Elite Gaming used to comment on all my videos. I wonder where he went. I really appreciated it too. I should probably go back to an old comment and just go say my appreciation. I was, but I probably didn't do it for like a month or something. John Fitzpatrick was here. Good to see you, brother. Good luck at your lodge thing. I'm sure you're gone already, but maybe you'll watch this after. Adrian was here. Good to see you, Adrian. Krasmayo was here. OG Krasmayo. Who else was here? I want to say all the names. Matt Shvaka. Matt was here. Thank you so much, Matt. Cuddles was here. Joshua, of course. Maka. Mike D, your boy LaCroix was here. Good to see ya, boy LaCroix. Cuddles, Adrian, Mike D, John Lemon. D-Rock, the mother effing savage, was here. Rich Kaufman was here. Good to see you, Rich. Chad with the 5. Appreciate that. Gemma Jameson, for sure. Mike D. Krasmayo's been a member for 5 months. Merry Christmas, and thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate that. Mike D took an upper decker. Robert Westover was here. Georgie Rich. Your boy LaCroix. D-Rock the Savage. Beg for Mother effing Mercy. John Fitzpatrick. And that's as far as I can go, so really appreciate everybody. If you came super early, just know that I appreciate you. If you gave a donation super early, just know I appreciate you. And I will see y'all... I'll see y'all later today. You know, I'm always in the comments. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm always in the comments. But next live stream will be 10 a.m. EST on Wednesday. So I'll see y'all there. Thank you so much. You're the best. Joshua says, and I definitely appreciate picking the lowest money amounts for membership. Yeah, no problem, man. I wasn't trying to be too greedy. People think I'm greedy for some reason, but I appreciate 99 cents, and I do the lowest amounts for memberships, and, you know, I'm just trying to keep the channel going. I'm not trying to be greedy and stuff. Like, people expect me to do hours and hours and hours for free for 5 years. Like, just because somebody else does everything for free, they've probably only had a channel for like 1 year. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this way too long, and like, I'm a adult. Like, I can't just be sitting here doing live streams for hours and hours and hours and hours and not ask for like a small amount every once in a while. Like, I don't think it's too bad, you know? But anyway, I'll see y'all. Have a great day. Love you so much. You're the best. Peace out.